Go ahead and spill it. Just go spill it.
Did you see what Edge said? He said when Fuse put in there, Edge Quark is having a chat. He said he can join. LOL. That's funny.
Well, we're already live, so.
Oh,
Too
we
bad.
are?
Yeah, we gotta get the show on the road.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's
Although I will
awesome.
say I almost did join Edge's chat too, because I looked in his room lobby, but he was the only one in there. So I was like, nah. It's like I was hoping there'd be more people. So
So take.
Caleb, I finally shot a USPSA match at the end of our actual beginning of this month. Finally.
you actually did what?
Shot a match this month.
You, have you not
USPSA.
been shooting lately?
What?
Have you not been shooting lately?
No, I just got the first match in.
Oh, really? I thought
Oh.
you'd already been competing for a while.
No, oh, no, yeah, I've been competing for a while. It's the first match of the year.
Oh, okay, gotcha. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
How'd
and
you do?
then
Were you rusty?
yeah, the first time through I was really rusty. Second
That's,
time through I was okay.
I was supposed to shoot today actually, but no, they canceled it because of the ice and everything, which is fine though, because they're gonna do the same match next month, because it's usually just a small level 1 match that they have, but this month this club's doing a like 9 stages. They're doing like 4 classifiers and 5 regular stages.
Nice.
Which tech's gonna work out good though, because then by the time it rolls around next month, I'll be shooting major power factor, so might bump up my scores a little bit.
Shoot a lot of D and C's, I'm guessing.
Exactly. I'll be able to. Anyways. I'll be able to. I'm doing all right in minor. I've been doing pretty good. I've been beating some major guys, but I can definitely see there's a gap there. It's like I'll beat somebody on stage, or somebody will beat me by like for example, I was shooting against the guy that I shoot with. He shoots like a STI Edge. He's been shooting major, and he shot a stage, and he shot it in 23 seconds and had 1 mic. I shot it in 26 seconds, didn't have any misses or anything like that, and he still beat me
Mm-hmm.
because he was 3 seconds faster than me, even though he still had a mic. And I was like, oh my god, are you freaking kidding me? Because like he even thought that I beat him. He's like, yeah, you beat me on that one because he was in the mic or whatever. I was like, yeah, maybe. And then I looked, dadgummit, son of a gun, I didn't. So,
Yeah.
well, no,
Yeah,
I did beat him on another stage that same day when he fell and tripped in the mud.
yeah, we have several. All right, we have 2 GMs, 3 masters, and a bunch of A's that I usually shoot with, and I'm a mid B, and every now and again I'll beat an A, but usually they smoke me, but that's fine.
That's what that guy I'm talking about. He's an A class shooter. And he's pretty good. He usually wins limited at the local matches, anyways.
Yeah, most of these guys run production.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's a lot of them. Production guys are fast. Like, they have to be. Like it's production is so intense, like competitive.
Yeah, well,
It's funny. You always have. It seems like every match I go to, there's always like a production super squad, and you'll have like one squad's like 10 production guys. It's crazy.
last match, we always go around twice, and he had 1 Bravo, and everything else was alphas the entire day.
The whole match.
The whole match.
Production.
Yeah.
Holy crap. He probably does well. He probably does well at nationals.
He used to be really big into it, and now he just shoots local matches just because.
You'd be like, jerk. Dang it. It's still all the fun.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
that's cool though.
he'll shoot his shadow that he bought off Mike Mink. He'll shoot that every now and again, but usually he goes back and forth between that and a Glock 34, and he'll put them that far from each other every time.
That's insane.
I mean, if you have like an array of targets right next to each other, you can't tell which one he's shooting. It's just like ta 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 all the way through.
It's
crazy.
Yeah, it's like he's not even transitioning.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
But
yeah, I can't wait to go. I'm going next weekend though, so I'm pretty pumped. I would like to shoot major next weekend, but my dies and everything are going to be here to reload 40.
yeah.
So order them from Dylan, and they have a backlog right now, I think. So they're kind of processing orders a little slow.
My next match will be the 7th, and then I'll have another one on the 8th.
I'm going on the 7th as well too. Hopefully, I'm supposed to go to one out of town, Spartanburg. Me and my friend are supposed to be going. I just got him. I just got him into it. He just bought a Glock 35. He's literally shot 2 matches. He bought like everything. Like after the first match, he shot one of my other friends 34 Glock 34.
Mm-hmm.
A drop-in trigger in it. He went and bought like a 35 because I saw him playing him, minor and major. So he bought a 35 and he bought like the trigger and everything. He bought the same exact belt and that holster, everything I had. I actually put the gun together for him because I was like, just drop it off, just leave it to me, and I'll just put the trigger in because it's not that hard. I mean, it literally take like not even an hour to do everything. Because he had like a mag well and that stuff. I put it on there for him.
Yeah.
Show you a picture of his gun.
Is he running limited?
Yeah, limited major. I think he was kind of discouraged though. This past Saturday. Oh no. Yeah, I guess it was this past Saturday. Yeah, last week. Because we shot a match and I beat him this time. I beat him pretty bad, and he was like expecting to do really good. I guess I don't know because he was shooting 40. I don't know.
40.
I was like, you just got to keep at
Well,
it.
I mean, in USPSA, 40 is pretty much. I mean, a lot of people shoot 40 just because you could hit minor or major factor just by upping your powder a little bit. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's a really popular choice.
Eh.
And then the open guys, they'll run 9mm and just push them real freaking fast.
9mm major or 38 super.
Yeah, almost everyone runs 9mm major. Where I'm at least.
I'm not into that competition stuff.
If I shot open, that's what I probably would do, just because the brass is so much cheaper. Because auto comp is freaking insane.
Yep.
Super comp, not auto comp, super comp. That's what it's called.
So,
I didn't know there's such a big difference. Like I didn't know the difference between super comp brass and then like regular 38 super brass. Because the super comp's like rimless, and so they feed better in the magazine and everything.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, because I thought that's what I always thought. I thought they just called it super comp because that was like another name for it. And I was like, and then eventually I figured out I could tell they were talking about different things when they said super comp. So I'm like, what's the difference? And they showed me a piece of brass. Like a 38 super has a little bit more of a rim to it than a super comp brass. Super comp is like Starline brass. That's why it's so expensive too.
Learn something new every
quick
day.
question. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Fine.
Okay, great. Pardon any noise. My computer has froze up.
You see that picture there on the side, Fuse?
Hold on.
The Instagram link. That's the guy and he's shooting.
I can't even mute myself or move my mouse, period.
Oh, wow.
But you guys can still hear me.
It shoots a lot. Yeah, we can hear you, Quark. You're good. It shoots a lot better than that group, but that was just me. So
Every gun could shoot better than the person.
Exactly. No, look, this is the group. I shot it again because actually the sights were a little to the left. He said, which they were like a tad. So I shot it again. He dropped it off with me, and I adjusted the sights for him and shot it again. And this is the group I got the second time. And it was nice. I was like, dang. And that was like with aluminum case blazer ammo. I was like, holy crap.
Oh, crap.
And that was with a KKM barrel at that time. He did have a different barrel in there. So that may have made a little bit of difference. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm still looking for an aftermarket barrel for my Smith & Wesson 5-inch.
Your M&P?
Yeah. Because it has a 1 in 18 twist, and I want to go to a 1 in 10.
Mm-hmm.
That's if I go back and I start shooting it again. I've been shooting my my Shadow.
Wait, you said you're going to get a different twist barrel?
Yeah, I'm wanting to.
Wait, what's in it now?
It was one of the early ones of Smith & Wesson. They started off with a 1 in 18.
You told me that all back in the day.
Yeah.
It actually is really crappy on it.
Yeah. So I'm wanting to get a 1 in 10 and see what it does, but
You know, I don't even look at what the twist was when I bought my Glock 34 barrel. I just like went to Storm Lake and just bought the barrel.
all of them are almost 1 in 10, and then Smith's like, hey, let's try this other barrel, and then they tried it for a couple years, and they went back to 1 in 10. So.
You know, I have Storm Lake and a KKM barrel. I mean, they're both nice. KKM has a little bit more like a finishing work done on it, and some of the edges are rounded off. It's a little bit more
You said KKM?
Yeah, KKM Precision. They're like 160, $150 depending on where you buy them from. They're not. They're just a tad more expensive than the Storm Lakes, I think. But
Okay. Well, I'm gonna see if they have. Oh, I've seen Storm Lakes, but they don't have.
if I had a KKM barrel up here, I'd show you the difference. I have my Storm Lake barrel up here, but my other one's down.
Ooh, they do have an MPL. No, that's for suppressors.
Wait, what do you have? An MMP full?
I have a 5-inch and a 4.25.
What is your gun? What do you shoot? Your 5.25? Is that what you shoot in competition?
The 5-inch, yeah.
What Here's the search page for Storm Lake. Okay, Smith & Wesson. Hang on.
Yeah, as a pro, but 9mm, no ports, threading. No, I don't want threads.
Robbie's asking if Apex makes MMP barrels yet.
Ooh, Storm Lake, they do make a 5.01.
Midway USA is probably the best place to buy. I think they're like one of the only places that not many people carry.
$168. That's not bad.
Mine was 130 for my Glock because I got a discount or whatever, a coupon thing.
Yeah.
Like it's like 135 shipped. Like heck yeah, I'm getting the Storm Lake. So I saved a lot of money. That's why I got mine. But I mean, I'd probably go with KKM next time, just because I don't know. They probably shoot as far as them shooting as well. They both probably shoot the same, but like I said, like the barrel hood and stuff like that is just a little bit more work put into it on the KKMs. You can tell looking at the pictures.
Okay.
Holy crap!
Pro.
They have some MMP barrels that are 1 in 16 twist.
Yeah, that's for which one?
For the MMP Pro.
Are you talking about for Storm Lake or KKM?
Storm Lake. They're out of stock though.
Well, see, I don't want
9mm, right?
I don't want the one. I do not want the 1 in 16. I want the 1 in 10.
Yeah.
But see, I'm not seeing a where it says what the twist rate is. Which has a length.
What are you looking at now, KKMs?
I'm flipping back and forth.
Robbie said something about Apex barrels. I forgot about them.
Let's see.
I don't know, they might make one. So you shoot limited, right? Or you shoot production?
Production.
So that's
sometimes I'm thinking about, loading my Smith up and going limited.
well, why don't you do your CZ like that since you already got all, it's a little bit nicer gun, isn't it?
Yeah, but I carry a MP on a daily basis.
Oh, gotcha. So, yeah. So you'd shoot limited with your MMP and then shoot production?
I've never shot limited.
I mean, if you were going to.
Yeah, probably. Actually, if I got this gun, my M&P working the way I want it and accurate enough, I may just shoot that and use my CZ as a range gun, just fun gun every now and again, pull it out.
What kind of CZ do you have? You told me, I forgot.
It's a SPO and Shadow. It's decked out.
Yeah, that's like made for limited, man. Well, or production, I guess, whatever you want to shoot. But it wouldn't make sense to me to shoot the MMP in production, or shoot the MMP in limited. If you're gonna shoot limited, I would shoot the CZ. Like, if you're gonna shoot production, then shoot the CZ still because it's a better gun. But unless, like you said, because you carry MMP, it'd be good training to shoot it.
Mm-hmm. And the only difference is one has the pro trigger in it, and my carry gun doesn't have a pro trigger.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only difference. Unless I carry my 4.25, then that has a pro trigger in it.
It looks like Storm Lake went up on their prices. Freaking $165 for the Glock barrel that I ordered like last year. Yeah, like I said, I paid like 130 something. I don't even remember. I'll go to my invoice and tell you.
130 something?
Yeah, 135, I think.
Where did you see the twist?
Went up?
Huh?
Go ahead, Court.
Cork.
I said it only went up $30 in a year.
They're like 40. Let me go. Well, I did have a coupon,
You
but
said
still.
165 and you paid 130 something.
Let me go
So it
look.
can't
I'm going to look at the invoice. Calm down. Alright, let me sign my account here. I don't even know how long ago. If it'll pull up the order that old. Oh,
You probably
this is it. $135. I'm pretty sure this is it. Bought it in June. Yep. This is
Okay.
it. Yep. It was $135 shipped to my door. They were $150 back then. Regular price.
So they've gone up 18
$15.
bucks.
Yeah.
15 bucks. Yeah.
Okay,
So,
that's not that bad.
On Storm Lake, where are you seeing the twist rate? I'm not seeing twist rate on.
I'm on Midway USA. They carry like all Storm Lake products. Like they carry a whole line of Storm Lake stuff.
Yeah. I've ordered so much shit from Midway this month.
Here, this is the link right here. Just their page, Storm Lake barrels. You can narrow it down by brand and stuff.
Right.
My review's actually on there for the Glock 34 barrel.
Sweet.
It's like 3 sentences though. I was like, I swear, I just read it because I was on that page looking at it. I was like, hey, there's mine. And it's just like, I put like, I was worried it wasn't going to drop in right away because, they're supposed to be all drop in, no gunsmithing, no sanding and all that. And it did, it dropped in fine, shot good. So, that's all there is to say.
All these are 116 twist.
What do you have? Why do you need 1 in 10? Like,
it's supposed to be more accurate.
I don't even know what
I'm
mine
not
is.
sure.
I think mine's 1 in 16. I don't know.
You can definitely tell the difference between my the 5-inch and the 4.25 inch. Definitely tell the different twist rates on them.
Yeah, the smaller one shoots better because it has the right twist barrel in it.
My experience, it does.
That's pretty crazy that even having a shorter barrel but having the right twist weight, yeah, that makes sense. God, why are freaking 1911 barrels are so expensive? I guess because they have to put the little locking lug thing on there and the bushing. I
don't know. I mean, 1911 barrels, you get it and then you have to take it to a gunsmith and have it fit to your frame and everything.
Well, yeah. I'm going to say this. 1911 barrels are for the old fogies that are retired and have money to burn.
Yeah. Because if you could shoot out a 1911 barrel, yeah.
I wish I would have got my barrel threaded, or ordered a threaded barrel, but they're like $200.
Well, it takes a lot more work to thread a barrel.
Mm-hmm.
Not really.
Yeah.
No.
You just don't put it center, of the diameter. You got to center it on the barrel.
Yeah, but they have the machine for that.
Center of the actual barrel itself, not the metal, but actually the opening. And it's,
all they do is they let the barrels a little bit longer cut, and they just stick it in their CNC machine. I'm sure the threading pipe thread goes down on it, threads it, chases it, cleans it.
For me, you get a 5-inch 230. It's a 5-inch with a thread on it. It's $237.
For what?
For it's more work to thread a barrel.
Wait,
it's Storm Lake. It's a 5.71-inch barrel.
And it's 1 in 10.
Doesn't say.
Wait, why is it $200-something?
Because it's threaded.
Oh God, yeah.
Barrels are also not made of a soft metal here either. It's a lot harder to. You guys don't understand that.
I'm looking at
it's harder to thread a barrel than you think. You just can't stick a die on there and thread your barrel.
Yeah, it's stainless steel. So, heck, I shoot pure lead out of all mine. So, the gun I have upstairs that has about 9,000 rounds through it. You can't even tell it because it shoots pure lead 90% of the time.
The Storm Lake I got is 1 in 16 twist.
Okay, maybe I might have to go out and start shooting it again and see if it's. May just be me.
See, it says barrels are semi-drop-in and usually require fitting by a qualified gunsmith. I think they just say that so that they don't have to catch crap from people being like, "Oh, it's not dropping." Because
Right.
mine dropped in fine. I mean, it's a freaking Glock.
Very true.
It's got plenty of tolerances. Although I will say when I put it in the first night, I remember putting it in and like racking the slide, it was like kind of clunky. Like I racked it about 15, 20 times and then that was it. It was fine. Like it settled in,
Hmm.
especially after shooting it. So.
Well, it's official. Edge called his chat. Nobody's in there. We win. Edge. That's what I'm saying. Edge called his chat.
We are the champions of the world.
All three of us and like all 2 viewers.
There's actually people watching this besides us.
Yeah. No,
Well,
I'm not watching it, so
I'm
there's
not
2
watching
viewers, so you must be you 2.
No, I'm not watching.
Oh my god, we actually got somebody else watching it besides us. Oh my god.
probably someone from gun channels.
I don't even know if it's. See, Gun Channels redid the website.
Yeah, it looks nice.
It does. I just can't find the damn live chats.
Okay, I know it took me a few seconds. All you gotta do is go to the top and where it says more plus, just don't even click on it. Put your mouse over it and you'll see a little drop down and it's under there.
Right, and I go over there. Okay, I see ours.
No, yeah, I'm sure
Yeah.
he'll move it back. Like he said, this isn't permanent. He just,
Yeah.
he's still work in progress.
Hey,
He'll probably put that.
I have no problem with it. I mean, he could change it up however he wants. I just think it's freaking awesome that he has a place like this
Yeah, it's nice.
for us to go to.
Well, Daniel, if you want to know the answer to that question, jump on in here. There's a link out there. And ask it live.
That or we could ask the question to each other, and we could type our answers in the side chat. So,
I didn't know he was doing a chat tonight.
I just will say the person that's being talked about. There was a link out there. I looked at the link, and when I went in checked out the link, not even the person hosting was in the chat. So, and it was only just a few minutes after the chat was set up. So
looks like Arson Tony has one.
Does Tony have one going on now?
Yeah, Arson Tony's having one right now. But I think it's just him talking.
Yeah, 'cause he shut down the other one. There might be another link out there, so. Oh. I can always check my subscription feeds.
Yeah, so they're talking about Reed and Danger Check and Patriot Nurse, and is basically are they tactical response 2.0?
What, in gun channels?
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently he left tactical response. I wonder why. I mean, I guess he had better opportunities, I hope that's why. I hope he didn't leave on for,
I would doubt Reed would leave on a sour note, but of course we will never know unless you go and talk to one of the two. But really, it doesn't matter to us at least.
I didn't even hear what he said. My microphone just came unplugged.
Oh well, it's whether Reed left on good terms or bad terms. It's we will probably never know. It's their place. It's their business. So it's
no, it seemed like a good guy.
Yep. I just can't wait. I'm going to be taking their beginner pistol in late April down in Fort Smith, Arkansas. Not Fort Smith, Hot Springs, Arkansas. So I can't wait.
You're doing what? Going to take fighting pistol?
Yeah, down. Yeah. They're going down to Texas, and on their way back, they're stopping on a Friday in Hot Springs, which is about an hour and a half away from me. And I'm
Aren't you like in Indiana or something, or somewhere in the Midwest?
Arkansas. Yeah. Yep. But can't wait. I got the ammo, got everything, got knee pads and all that crap for it, so I'm kind of stoked.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I'm supposed to shoot tomorrow. Well, I'm going to. It's not like windy. hate shooting in the wind.
We still have ice on the ground here.
Yeah, we had our pond is still frozen today. It wasn't that bad though. I went outside and hung some still targets. I gotta finish that tomorrow, and then hopefully I'm gonna practice on 'em.
No, we have ice on the roads, not just on lakes.
Yeah, ours it melted today. We had it last night on the roads and patches, but it wasn't bad. Now Monday night we got destroyed by it. Like several, like I think 80,000. There was so many thousands of people out of power Monday night because we had like freezing rain, whatever. It rained, and then it like all froze. It's like it was just coated everywhere. No snow, just ice.
Yeah, we had that several years ago, and it freaking sucks.
I'm like, this is a bummer. You can't even play in it or anything, and you can't go anywhere, and you have no power. Well, I still had to work, but.
And you probably still had to go to school.
Nope. Well, yeah, I had to go Thursday and Friday, but they canceled. Well, they delayed Monday. Well, I mean they closed early Monday, closed Tuesday, and then closed Thursday. Or no, closed Wednesday. I mean. I'm trying to reach my computer charger. That's why my mic came unplugged. I still had it on my head. I don't think I'm gonna be able to reach. Let's see. How many feet do I have? Oh, come on. Nope. I'm like 1 foot away. I can't reach it. So I mute my mic and take this off.
That sucks. Oh man.
Oh, well.
Looks like he moved to a different place.
Did you guys see Colin Noir's video release? I think it was Friday.
No.
No.
What was it about?
The SB 2022, which I owned for quite a while.
What are you talking about?
He was talking about the SIG SB 2022.
Oh.
I don't watch his stuff anymore. I don't know. I used to watch some of his stuff is good, like his political videos, but I don't his.
Yeah, his gun stuff. I don't watch his political ones. I still watch, but
yeah,
that's about it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was watching his gun. I was watching this because I own the gun.
Mm-hmm.
I want to hear his opinion on it, which I was kind of surprised. But I'm like, watching the video, and his freaking thumb is riding the. No, I'm forgetting the freaking name of the
slide lock.
Slide stop.
Yeah, slide lock. The slide stop. There we go.
That's
so
dumb.
every time you empty the magazine,
that is one thing I don't like. A friend of mine, she has a P226, and every time I ride that slide stop, and I run it dry every time.
Yeah, I'm like,
I don't like.
I don't have that problem, and I ride my thumbs up high.
Wait, you mean? How does that work? Your thumb stays on the slide stop while you're firing, but it doesn't lock it when it.
Correct, because as I'm firing it, my thumb is riding on it, and it keeps it down. So whenever the last round goes, it just slides, and it's kind of like the AK now.
So you don't know when you're empty.
Right. And I'd be firing like, okay, that's number 10. The slide didn't stop back. Then hold open, click. Okay, I'm out.
Yeah, that'd be a nightmare. That'd be a nightmare in competition. You couldn't use that. I mean, you could if you didn't have any, but if you did, you could if you knew you were going to be doing only tack reloads. But sometimes your plan doesn't always work, and you have to use extra rounds.
Right.
I've had several times.
I correct this problem. I ride my thumb underneath the slide stop.
The same thing I do with my Glock. It's like right underneath it.
Well, on all mine, because I first started out with a 1911, and I always put my thumb on top of the 1911's safety, and same as my CZ, I put it up on top of that safety to keep it down, and on my M&P, I just put it right there in the same spot, and then whenever I shoot my friend's SIG, it just hits right on that slide stop, and it holds it down every time. Because she has a decocker on it.
Yeah.
Well, and the decocker is where traditional slide stop is.
Yeah, the one thing he said that, it's got a slight false reset. Mine doesn't have a false. Well, mine didn't have a false, reset point. So I didn't know where he was getting that from either.
What does the false reset point mean? What is that?
I think he's talking about Colin Wars.
Yeah, Colin Noir said he's had a false reset where you feel it kind of click, but it doesn't really click.
Mm-hmm. Never experienced that.
Yeah,
No, but I don't use my slide.
I never experienced that on my side.
Like I said, I don't use my slide lock. Don't use my slide lock a lot. That's a tongue twister. Because usually I reload into a chambered gun if everything's going right. Okay, but I've still gotten pretty good at dropping the slide like as I'm inserting the new magazine. Like sometimes I'm scared I'll do it too fast, like that I'll drop the slide before the magazine gets up there. It's like it's literally simultaneous. As soon as I hear that mag click, it's like click, boom, plus slide forward and gun out. Next target.
Yeah.
No
My CZ, I can seat the mag and it'll kick the slide stop, but on my M&P, sometimes it does it and sometimes it doesn't. So I always come over the top on my M&P.
Yeah, I've had a guy tell me that Glocks would do that. That if you hit the slide lock back and you ram the magazine in hard enough that the slide would go forward in the battery. But I've tried it before. Maybe it's just a Gen 3 and earlier thing, but I can never get it to do it on my gun.
Do it. You're just hitting it like a pansy. That's all.
Yeah, there's two ways to do it. You could either, really smash it in there, or on a friend's, like on my MP and on another friend's Glock, it's if you seat in there and you actually torque it a little bit, the slide stop won't work, and it'll close it before you seat the mag.
Because the way this guy was talking was that like he would do it, because he got DQ'd, not DQ'd, he had a DNF, like did not finish or 0 or something because it did it on a stage or something. I think he shoots IDP. I can't remember what the stipulation was, but apparently he was making it sound like it would do it on like a regular reload. And he's like,
the way Jaeger explained it was that if you hit it hard enough, it flexes the frame and knocks the slide stop out of place.
Yep.
Oh, yes.
That's when I tried it.
I was trying to use it to my advantage. It's like, dang, if that's true, that'd be awesome for matches, because then you just throw a magazine in and it drops.
On mine, my MP, if it'll flex and do that, but I've done 10 mag reloads like that just in practice, and it only stripped the top round once.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why I was come over.
It sounds like you gotta ram it home that hard. Makes me think that it's gonna be more time. You're gonna be putting more effort and time into putting that in harder than you would if you just put it in regular speed or regular tension. Because it seems like it'd be slower.
Yeah, he said it.
I just always
happened in the fighting pistol classes where you're like under the stress already and you're just slamming mags in there.
I don't think I've ever put a magazine in that hard. Like, I mean, I know exactly where to stop. I guess it's just muscle memory. But plus, I have base pads on mine too, so it's
that helps.
Easier to fill.
Yep. That extra inch helps.
That's what she said.
Yep.
Somebody had to say it.
Wow. Oh. Robbie said, I bend slides if I power reload. Power stroke it. I've never had to pump that. I would like to have another slide racker, but I'd like to have one that doesn't have like a hook sticking out, just like a little nub. Because you can get the little nub things that go on the back of the slide, Just give you something to grab onto.
Yeah, a little ball.
That could be a man that actually just grab the slide.
Well, sometimes it's slippery.
Yeah, I guess I just heard that his chat didn't win.
Prisoner 005, please turn to your right.
Please forward.
You like that, huh?
ATF. That's nice. That is nice.
I was actually going to make a remark about having a side chat, but
that's funny.
I figure as long as the microphone works, that's good enough.
Yep.
Well, I've got a question for Daniel. Have you had any luck finding a reasonably priced sleeping bag yet?
No, but I've had some other financial things that came up that kind of put that on hold.
Well, I'm not like buying it right away, but I'd like to know when I do have the spare funds, I could buy it. That's what I've been looking.
What are you looking for?
I recently placed cold weather, in other words, 4-season sleeping bag. I've got the added benefit of being 6'4", which means
He needs a
I got about
two-person bag.
90% of the sleeping bags on the market.
Yeah, he needs a two-person bag.
No, I need a one-person bag that's long enough.
Well, okay, is that what you're calling it?
Use get an old surplus mummy bag. Those things are huge.
Maybe for you, but those won't even come up to my shoulders.
My dad uses one. He's like 6'6". He took it to Colorado. It was fine for him. I don't know exactly what model, what kind he has. It's just like one of the old mummy bags that the military used to use, similar to what they have now, I guess.
Yeah, he's probably using the very outer shell. Because actually, there are 4 parts to it. You know, there's a bibby, there's the inner shell, and there's 2 other parts. I can't remember what they are off the top of my head.
Oh, you mean the 3-part military one?
Well, that's 4-part with the bag. That's the 4th one is the bag, the stuff sack.
Well, the stuff sack, which is really just I don't even know why they consider that a 4th part. It's really
Me
just...
neither, but they do.
Well, but
Yeah,
for practical purposes, you really only have 3. You have the outer shell, you have a light summer bag, and then you have a winter bag. And the winter bag is only winter if it's inside the summer, which is also inside the shell.
Yep. And they're not very warm if...
It's not like a winter all by itself.
Well, you are supposed to like wear clothes with it. I think you're supposed to wear clothes in those too.
Yep, you are supposed to. You're supposed to be wearing long johns, minimum.
Yeah. Yeah. Take off your shoes, take off your pants, leave your long underwear on. I mean, because you want your perspiration, to wick away. You don't want that, because otherwise you'll get moisture, and of course in the morning, then you'll be an ice cube.
You'll freeze your ass off.
One time, we go camping every year on Sapelo Island. It's a coastal island off the coast of Georgia. And me and my dad went in December. Usually we go in October. It's a quota hunt. Or not a quota hunt, it's an open hunt. But they only have like certain weeks they're open. It's archery only. And we were down there in December, and it was like 30-mile-per-hour winds. And of course we're staying right there on the edge of the island where all the wind's coming in. And we had we didn't have a 4-season tent. We had like a summer tent or some crap like that. And we were in our tent. We slept in all our full hunting clothes and everything. The only thing we took off were our boots, and that was it.
Yep.
And like the sides of the tent, like usually when you get in the tent, like the side of the tent, you can like reach your arm over and touch it. Like it was like touching my shoulder when I was laying on my side. So much wind was blowing the tent in. It was not fun. We didn't even go hunting. We went hunting like once, but it wasn't bad hunting because once you got into the middle of the island, there wasn't any wind,
Yeah, I got what's considered a 3-season tent, but there's really no 4-season tent.
Yeah.
It's affordable.
Well, yeah,
a 3-season tent is basically to keep you out of the wind.
Yeah, I mean, a true, full-blown winter tent is the exact opposite of what you want when it's 95, 100 degrees out.
Right. Yep. That's why I'm looking for a warmer sleeping bag.
Just save up for a Winnebago with a flat screen.
That's not gonna work in the trunk of my car.
Oh.
That's when you pull your car with the Winnebago.
There we go.
Well, if you trade in that, that Camry for a 4Runner, then you got more room.
Still not enough for.
Well, at least in the 4Runner, you can literally put the seats back and have enough room to stay on the inside of the vehicle.
Yep. Just make sure you crack the window a little bit.
Yeah, the problem there, if I have to get home and I can't take my car with me, still need a tent.
Well, that's true. Well, sometimes it's just a matter of waiting either for the conditions to change or for someone to drive by.
Well, I'm going to use a good example here of what happened in Atlanta. But they're basically locked out on that street for like 3 days.
Alright, so back to guns. You were talking about the slide racker. Another thing too, really I forgot to mention one of the main benefits of it is there are stages when I've started with my gun down.
He's gone.
Time out.
Yes, time out there,
Yeah, I
Khalid.
mean-
I hope you learned a lesson. Don't try to take over my chat.
I wasn't paying attention for 10 seconds and I lost what he said.
We're talking about.
Now back to guns, and that was it. He started going.
He was talking about whenever you seat your magazine on a slide that's held open, some guns will go ahead and close and strip off the first round.
I was using the quiet moment. I just thought you were finished. I'm sorry.
I didn't want a quiet moment. I was in the middle of a word.
The
Each
official
breath.
term is the kennel. That's the official
Yep.
term.
But yeah, whenever you lay your gun down like on a table or something like that, because I have an extended mag release, so if you go to pick it up, it's like a ping-pong table. You'll press in the mag release and you'll pick up the gun, shoot one round, and the magazine will fall out on the
Falls
ground.
out, right?
That's really the most main benefit of having a slide rack. Because usually I don't never rack my slide except for whenever I'm making ready. That's it.
Have you thought about putting it on its left side? I know that'll be more difficult to grab, but
Yeah, I know that's the only thing. Picking it up would be kind of awkward because you have to put because usually I scoop with your thumb, like I'll turn the camera on. Because like I come in like this is my hand that I grab the gun with, so the gun's laying on the left side. So I come in with my thumb underneath like this, and at the same time scoop it like that, and come up and shoot it.
That's how I usually do
It keeps you from dropping it too.
it. Yeah.
It'd be a bad day.
Well, I've got a question for Khalid. You get the monkey fist yet?
No, I didn't know you. I didn't even know you sent it.
I haven't.
Oh. Oh wow.
I'm just pulling a Khalid here. I'm gonna mail it Saturday.
I never said
Saturday comes and goes. I'm gonna mail it Wednesday. So Wednesday comes and goes.
I didn't do it that way.
Yes, you did.
I said I'll try them out this weekend. I might not. I never gave you a specific date, but like it'll be there by then. I said I'll mail it this
3
weekend.
weeks later, I get the patch.
So it was like a week and a half, dude. Give me a break.
No, it was actually 2 weeks.
Okay, 2 weeks.
Yeah, and I didn't even get the bullet included.
Okay, well that wasn't my fault. It's freaking USPSS.
No, that's your fault for not putting enough tape on that.
I did. I taped all freaking corners of it. I was like, it should be good. Good to go. I'm not. Next time, just to piss you off, if I had the extra money, I'm gonna send you like a huge giant like TV box, and put tape the round down in the bottom of it.
I always open the boxes from the bottom.
Okay, I'll tape it on the side or something. I don't know. Somewhere where you open it, and it'll be like, this thing looks empty, and you see something sticking there in the corner, and be like, oh.
I actually planned to mail it Friday, but it was snowing so freaking hard out, and I actually talked about this last night. I had a guy that was tailgating me.
Oh, really?
And I was out, and like he was in a 4x4 truck, tries to pass me, and ends up in the ditch.
That's great. That is hilarious.
I certainly hoped you kept driving.
No, I'm too polite for that. I managed to pull over and then walk back to make sure he was okay. With my phone in the hand with 911 pre-dialed, just in case he wasn't, he gets out, starts yelling at me, and I asked, "Are you okay?" I yelled at him, "Are you okay?" He finally answered, "Yes." I went, "Good," and walked back to my car.
Cork, you should have rolled down your window and just just went by real slow and be like, "Have a nice day." It's like I'm not driving.
He said, after he said he was okay, is so how'd that lane change work out for you?
I wasn't that
That would have been
mean.
nice.
But, I was going 30 in a 35 mile an hour zone. It was slippery enough for me because I knew from coming off the side road, making the turn, I could feel my end just starting to slip out.
Oh yeah,
It was too slippery to go the speed limit.
But we're having tremendous winds with blowing and drifting down here.
Yep.
And no matter where you live, it doesn't need to snow for us suddenly to be in 6 to 8 inches of snow out in the country.
Exactly. And I'm like, I'm not going to bother taking this to the post office and mailing it. So that's the reason why your monkey fist didn't get mailed Friday.
No, that's when you put it in your mailbox and put a little flag up.
Oh God, you can't
So
do
they
that.
come to you.
No, this is what's bad. What happened? Our local post office. My dad did that or something, and they put it. They brought it back the next day or something. I forget what they did. Like he was trying to send a letter out, I think, and they took it and then they put it back in there the next day in the mail or something. Like I forget what they did. It's like, can you not understand that one's the return address and one's the address you're sending it to? Our local USPS office is a little special.
Yeah. And now that my printer working again, I can actually save myself some money and print it out.
Oh, the label?
Yeah.
That's what I always do. How else do you want to go get the post office to print it off for you?
No, I ended up going in there with your name written on the package and address, and then ship it off that way and pay for the postage there.
Mm-hmm.
My printer kept going load jam. I'm like, what the fuck? You know, I'm using Office Space here. But it just like would not feed the paper. It kept saying, you know, it's paper jam. So I just finally got pissed off. I just hit it and it started working.
A lot of times that's the best remedy.
Anyways, yeah, I'm waiting on a lot of packages. Anyways, I'm waiting on my order from Dylan. I'm supposed to be getting my dies for 40 and all this stuff, and then waiting on something from Amazon that they don't have in stock. I'm hoping they have it in stock soon.
To answer Daniel's questions without saying any names, I think everybody over Gun Channels is what we're talking about. I don't think I think he's going to try to, but I don't think he's going to be successful because he alienated all the people that were working for him.
That and he does. It's like he tries to talk over everyone, and he wants to run with his own ideas instead of everyone else's. That's just
no, don't get me wrong. I like this. You know, I like the person. I'll sit there and chat with him in a chat, no problem. So,
yep,
I'm just not going to work with him on any issue.
So I found this earlier. I'll put the link in the side chat here.
Yeah, and sorry about that. I've got a kitty with a chest cold on my lap, so I was not going to grab my typewriter, kick her off, and then
glowing dark. Yeah,
the cat has a chest
powder coating.
Yes, the cat has a chest cold.
$48 a pound, but still, that could be worth the cool factor.
Oh, you gotta buy a pound.
You can buy
it for $48.
You can buy it in 8 ounce or something, or not 8 ounce. You can buy it in $12 or $6 in capsules or something.
I mean, unless you can see it in flight, why would you bother?
See, that would be awesome. In flight at night.
Buzzkill, come on now. You wouldn't be able. You probably would be able to see it at night. The powder coating doesn't start to flake or anything like that until it hits the dirt.
Right.
How would you do it? Well, first, this is the key part. Since it's glow-in-the-dark powder coating, you're gonna have to charge it up first before you load it into the magazine. So you're gonna have to sit there with your flashlight right before you load it, get them nice and bright in the dark, and then load a few into your magazine and then fire them off, and see if you can catch the glow in the dark with the with the camera. I doubt you can, but you can try.
I mean, at that point, you might as well just get tracers.
No, this would be something for, like, I was thinking about using it for like just the cool factor of having like dummy rounds or something like that. Or it'd be cool for like snap caps. You can mark your snap caps that way, but it's really, really expensive.
Well, you can just get a different color powder coating than what you use for your live rounds and do it that way. You know, the dummy round I wanted you to make for me was just going to be used basically as a practice for a malfunction in my gun when I'm not expecting it.
What caliber you need? What caliber you need?
9mm. I didn't want to use snap caps, so I wanted to use something that felt like a real bullet.
Do you want
load the magazine with my eyes closed? You know.
You want primers in them? Because I have a bunch sitting around that don't have primers. It's just projectile and a case.
Oh, it doesn't need a primer, so that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I was gonna send you something because I was gonna send you that shirt that I have because I don't need it either. Unless someone else wants someone else on gun channels wants it. I have a 3X shirt that obviously would not serve my purposes.
Well, you could use it for a tent.
It's a tent. Yeah, it's a USPSA shirt. Let me grab it. Quick.
You can build a blanket for it.
That's what I have.
What mold are those from? What mold are those from, Fuse?
Want anything for them?
No.
Huh?
100 or 120 grain, Lee.
Truncated cone?
Yeah.
I've heard like a lot of bad stuff about that mold design, but like that just from Lee itself, that it was a fail, but I don't know.
No.
Like it?
I run the 6-cavity mold,
Right.
and it feeds all my 9 mils.
Oh, you should see my new.
Everyone's 9 mils.
You should see. Let me get the picture of my Instagram account. Did I put it in there earlier? Oh, I did, didn't I? 40 caliber bullets I made. Did I?
No.
Okay, yeah. Check this link out. These are my 40 calibers. The first ones I've casted, and they look freaking awesome. I can't wait to coat them.
Oh, those do look good.
Yeah, and that's a Lee mold. You see those
That's
cuts
Lee.
in the mold face? They apparently that's something new they're doing.
Yeah.
So it has those- yeah, I guess it's like to make the heat disperse easier. But
Mine's not like that.
yeah, my old one's not either. I was really surprised when I opened it. I was like, oh, this is fancy. Like, especially for Lee, I was like, I'm surprised.
Yeah, they've upped their game. I got some molds for my nose in the gaunt, and they're coming out to be 185 grains. So
Yeah. Now the weight, well, I guess it depends a lot on the alloy, but like the weight that all the Lee molds I've ever used, they're never close in weight, which is fine with me. They're always heavier,
yeah, same here.
which is what I hope for, anyways.
Mine, the mold I have is 120 grain. They drop anywhere from 123 to 125.
That's why my 9mm mold is. It's 120 grain, but it drops like 127.
Oh wow.
Yeah, 125, 127. Like it's on the high side. And then the freaking 40 caliber mold, the one that you just saw a picture of it. I weighed them the other night, and I was surprised. It's rated for 175, and they're dropping like 185, 184. 184 is like the average.
I've thought about taking my mold somewhere and having the lube grooves cut down on them.
Yeah.
To make them a little bit heavier, but same profile.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. I wish Lee mass-produced a mold that didn't have any lube grooves.
Yeah.
Because it makes them easier to load, which is kind of what I'm hoping with these 40s. They only have one lube groove, and they cast real well. But like the 9mm mold I have, it has the lube grooves. It has like 3 of them. They're all real close together.
Oh really? Yeah. These only have one.
Yeah, that's the way. I don't have a picture of the truncated cone. I have a truncated cone mold too, but it's Lyman, and it's really nice. But it's only 2 cavity, so yeah, you got to sit there a while if you want to get a good bit. I mean, I can do like 1,000 almost in 1 hour with a 6 cavity mold. There's no telling how long it take with a 2 cavity.
Oh yeah. I have for 45s. I think I have two cavity and a 6 cavity. But that's whenever that was before I had a temperature gauge on my on the mold, on the powder mold, not powder mold, but the Lee pot, and I was running it way too freaking hot. So.
Oh yeah, I run mine like on 4 or 5.
Mine's between 2 and 3, and I'm getting it up to 700 degrees.
Holy crap! What kind of pot do you have?
It's a 20-pound pot.
The Lee 420.
I don't know if I'm not sure if it's 420 or what, but it's Lee's 20-pound pot.
It has the little red sticker where you turn the knob at, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and pours from the bottom.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the same one I have. Mine doesn't get that hot though. Like I don't have a thermometer. I just kind of like watch it. I've turned it down, and when I kind of played around with it and see when the lead starts to congeal.
I got a thermometer that goes to up to 100. Whenever I have I have a 10-pound and I have a 20-pound pot, and I started off with the 10-pound, and I was running through that like crazy whenever I was doing my 45s. And so I got this. I was like, I'm wondering how hot this actually is because I put it up on 7. I put it in there, and it maxed it out. I was over 1,000 degrees. And I was like, oh shit.
That's not good. That's when you start getting like lead evaporating into the air.
Yep.
It's dangerous.
Yep. Yeah.
That's no bueno. Yeah, I had a 10-pound pot too, but it wasn't a bottom pour.
Both of mine are bottom pour, and I'm using my 10-pound pot for my 223, and my all my pistol molds and everything else. I'm using my 20-pound.
Yeah. I know a lot of guys who have like their own custom setup where they like have like 100, not 100 pounds, but like a good bit, like 40 or 50 pounds of lead that they can melt one time. It's crazy. But a lot of those guys, they shoot like it's a bunch of the older guys who shoot like black powder and stuff, and they cast like 400 grain bullets, heavy crap like that.
Dang.
Yeah, it's like big black powder cartridges.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I picked some lead up off of an old boy here, and he probably gave me 50 pounds worth of 45 or was it 4570? The big black powder.
Mhm. You gave them to you? They'd already been shot, or?
No, he was getting out of them. He was getting out of that. He was just going straight to 357 38 special.
So what are you gonna do? Remelt them and?
Yeah, already did.
So why would he get rid of them if he could remelt them and use them?
He said he was up in his 70s. He's like, I already have half a million 357 and 38 specials loaded, so he's not gonna worry about
Loaded?
it. Yeah.
Holy moly.
Like he wouldn't even,
Yeah.
wow.
But
He'd be
okay.
dead before he shoots all that unless he just shoots a crap ton.
This is okay. His USPSA, not USPSA, but his IDPA membership card is a single digit.
Huh?
Oh.
That's so cool.
Yeah. So I'm like, no way. And he showed me, and it was a single digit number on his card. So that's how long the guy has been
like one of
shooting.
the first 10 people to.
Was he number 3?
No, but I do know who the number 3 guy is. He also lives close to me.
That's awesome.
Sweet.
I bet they were really well. I don't know if they might not be that good of shooters, but I bet some of them were.
Yeah.
Now, Caleb, you gotta still send me one because I want one of your custom bullets too.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. I'm fine. I'll send you a couple. Whenever I
Throw
remember
them
to
in a
make
bubble
them.
wrap envelope that you get from Amazon. That's where I
Okay.
got my paracord, and I'm like, I'm not gonna
Well,
video
yeah,
this.
I should have plenty to. I should have plenty stuff packages to use because like I said, I'm ordering stuff from Dylan. I ordered the die from Amazon, which is not in stock, so I don't know how long that'll be when it gets here. And I ordered some more stuff from Amazon for my helicopter or my quadcopter.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I've been meaning to do it for a while, and I want to get back into using it again because it's really fun to fly. It's got a little video camera on it. Thing's a blast.
Yeah, I need to get myself a quadcopter because
Here's the one I have. I'll show you on the camera. It's the Hubsan X4.
That's cool.
That just looks like that right there. But it's
and
really
I
small.
think tested.
It's
Tested
only
that.
It's only like that big, probably.
Yeah, tested actually did a.
Are you gonna put a Glock on it?
Heck yeah.
Tested's a YouTube channel. They got Adam.
That new single stack Glock 9mm on there.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, Tested did a video on the Hubsan. Tested features Adam Savage and Jamie Hyman from
From Mythbusters.
Mythbusters, and they rate that like the best entry level.
It is. It's only like $80, and it will fly out of sight. Like it's kind of scary. You're like, I wonder how high this can go. Like crap, I can't see it anymore.
Without the camera though, it's like $40. But my cats have decided that they like playing with my.
Dude, the camera's pretty sweet.
Some of the E-Blade.
I've only taken one video with it. I'll show you. I took it on it's on my channel actually.
What kind of camera's on it?
It's like a insanely
420.
small megapixel. Yeah, it's not amazing, but it's for how small it is, it's pretty good.
So basically,
Here,
it's
watch
not
this
a
video.
GoPro.
There's no sound in this video, so you can watch it and you can see what the camera looks like.
Yeah, but as I say, I've been flying one of these around and trying to decide that they make awesome things to play with and managed to grab grab it out of the air and actually yank the cords out of the battery. Well, not what the battery connects to. Yank them off the motherboard, and I cannot do that small work to solder them back on.
Do you know how cool this would be, following someone on a USPSA match?
I want to do that. Yes, like I just gotta find someone that's okay with me doing it while they're shooting, and just like video them. It'd be so much fun because it's for that close distance, it'd be pretty decent quality.
Yeah.
Look how high I go. It's pretty freaking awesome.
Yeah, you should see. Just talking about quadcopters, you should see some of these people that they actually put goggles on and they fly their helicopter by looking through the goggles, and they go
the
super
FPV.
fast.
Yeah, I looked into that. Yeah, it's freaking awesome. That'd be so much fun. But that's like a whole another hobby to get into.
Glock stand now.
Wow, that's kind of cool.
Watch the video when I get to where I went really high. Like I landed and then I went way up high.
Yeah, right after you showed your dad.
Yeah, like 118. Yeah, go to 118 on the video. That's like as high as I went.
I'm at 104 right now. So
You can't click yet. Cannot click yet. Cannot click yet. You actually got a helicopter out here for the little El Cheapo, which is actually the very first helicopter I ever had. Is this little ad that you're showing for the SEMA.
Yeah, a few years ago I tried to get into aircraft, and after my first $200 or $300, I was like, in the first day of me destroying it, I was like, screw this.
Yeah, you need the dual axle type.
Oh yeah, I flew this thing inside for like 3 weeks before I took it outside.
Yeah, well, I'm saying you need one of those little dual axles. Let's see.
Now, can you actually?
Did you see the barrel roll?
At what time?
Yep.
Go to 158, and it's right
Okay,
past that.
2 minutes.
It didn't crash after it just kind of tapped the ground because you lose so much
Barrel.
altitude.
Oh, I get you. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I
cool.
did a flip too there. It's kind of hard to do. The barrel was a lot easier. It took a long time to perfect that too. I hit the ceiling many of times in my trying to do that.
Okay, send me a link to where I can buy that damn thing. I mean, if it's $80, come on. I mean,
Let me go to Amazon here.
What shirt were you wearing in that video? Every second matters.
yep, every second matters.
That's right, repping every second matters. Alright, I guess it'd be easier to go to my orders and then pull it up. I don't know, it's been a while.
57 or $60, yeah.
Let's see. That's the one without the camera. No, that is with the camera. Holy crap. What the heck?
$60 with
That pisses me
Prime.
off. Freaking Amazon always. Well, it might not be Amazon, maybe the seller, but
$60.
that is the same exact one I have. Yeah, 2.4 gigahertz RC series, 4 channels. Video recording. It has LED lights on it too, which is pretty freaking awesome. You can turn them on at nighttime. It's pretty sweet.
Oh, that's badass.
Yeah, and that's what also lets you know when the battery's going dead. You can't see it during the daytime, obviously, but if it's going dead, they'll start blinking.
All right, that's added to my cart.
For $57, yeah, because I know I paid at least like close to 80. I gotta go look. That kind of bothers me.
See what else.
I actually had to go grab it, so.
Man.
New batteries for this other
And
one.
what you need to get though is this the little blade guard. You have to get that. They send one with it, which I didn't know that.
Part
I
of
bought
the noise.
But you go ahead and buy an extra one because they'll break.
The blade guard.
Yeah, it's like $5 something. It's because they'll keep you from those blades will break real fast whenever they hit something.
$3.
Yeah, order an extra one because I'm pretty sure they send one with it. I didn't know that, but I'm glad I got the extra one because I broke the one that came with it within like a month.
Are you talking about that one? Blade guard.
Okay, yeah. Let's see.
One or two of them.
I mean, that doesn't matter. Okay, no, I didn't pay that much for it. I paid $77 for the copter and the
You almost hit your dad in the face with that.
No, I didn't. I was like 3 feet away, dude. I'm a pro pilot. What are you talking
How
about?
How far does it go?
You see this here, Foos? If you ever look at the screen.
Yeah. I'm looking
This
at
is what you start out with little helicopters and stuff like this.
Mm-hmm.
As you start out with something like this, you end up spending a lot more on parts in the helicopter. I still can't fly this.
Wait, if you
Fly
do what?
this.
Yeah,
I
helicopters are
can
much more
fly a
difficult.
little bit, but
Helicopters are much more difficult to fly than quadcopters. That's why I went with
hell yeah.
quadcopter.
No, I started off with a freaking airplane.
I used to have one of those too when I was younger, and I could fly it pretty well. I could never land it.
No, like this one is one of them that you just basically have a throttle and then a left right.
Oh God.
It's real cheap one, but you know I was going full throttle and the thing was going backwards because I was flying into a headwind.
Wow.
I was like,
I had one.
Yep.
I can't remember what happened to it. I guess I gave it away or threw it away. And it was probably like that long, and it had little wheels on it, and you had to throw it over your like this to launch it. You could take off from the ground like on pavement, but I never got that good with it. And literally every time I'd fly it, I would fly okay, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna land, and then I set my altitude and just go, whoom, straight down and like
that's
nosedive.
because your speed wasn't high enough to land.
Yeah.
I've actually flown airplanes before. Airplanes are easy to fly.
Yeah, it was easy to fly in the air. It was easy. The landing, I could never get down.
Yeah, landing's the most difficult part. Taking off super easy. You just have to get your airspeed up. And
Right. I still wish I had it, because I was looking for the day. I looked, like, literally for 45 minutes, I looked around the house for it. And I even asked my dad, I'm like, do you remember that little plane I had? He had freaking forgot about it. He bought it for me for Christmas one year. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, yes, you do. Don't lie.
Caleb, that the prop guard, it's coming to me from Hong Kong.
Oh.
Oh, God.
Let's get here March 18th through April 3rd.
Damn, I would be like, cancel the order. I'm going to find a U.S. seller and pay like 3 times that price. So I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, if it comes with one, it'll be here on Wednesday, so I'll just fly it in the house or something.
That's where you're going to break it.
Probably.
What is G-Web's talking about? He said they're not watching the chat. He said if he was talking about a link or something for the video, I'll put a link in there to the video, my video. I don't know if that's what he's talking about, but I don't know if he had a question or something. I've been watching.
Landing's easy, cut power and weight.
Yeah, I saw that.
Some guy in Sandy. That's the last one I have in there. No one wants your butt.
You can cut
No one wants
power
your
and weight. The only problem with cutting power and weighting is, well, if your plane sinks like a lead balloon.
Now the coolest quad drone I've seen is the DJI. It's like DJI Fan, whatever. It's the one that you can. It's made like a GoPro, and there's some awesome footage out there of it, and you can literally fly them. Like I forget the radius, the flight. You know, how far you can fly.
Sorry, Court. Do you have a link that you could send to gun channels? Put it out in the chat, so they could post it.
You're talking about the YouTube link? Yeah, Court.
Yeah, YouTube link.
Yeah, get on that.
I'm in the lobby.
Yeah, you're posted.
We'll post it again
I don't
for
know
G-Wags.
I don't know what he was talking about.
No,
man.
not that one. The other one.
The
To
YouTube.
actually watch it.
No, it's actually posted in gun channels. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah.
Post it again. If you don't mind it.
Yeah,
Pardon the noise. I'm just going to say you're going to hear yourself here for a second. Did you hear it? I guess he needs it posted
Well,
again.
actually, I can watch it here in gun channels. I'm watching it.
that's what we just said.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
don't know
Sorry,
what
I'm on drugs tonight. So.
That's what I'm trying to figure out what exactly he meant.
He says if they give us a link, then I can post it here on Gun Channels and might get a few bucks. Gun Channels might get a few bucks if anyone buys one. Maybe he's talking about something else.
Oh, probably your. Because you're going to.
Huh?
I bet you since you're going to Amazon from gun channels, maybe gun channels will get you.
Yeah, I'm looking at this right now. You can get it for $5.12 a blade guard, shipped by Amazon, for $5.12. So.
Let's see. Let me see how much I paid for mine. I'm looking at the order now. It was $68 for the copter, $8 for the guard.
The Hudson
Yeah.
X4, the
Guard.
one with the camera, $55.
Dang, they went down. Amazon's fickle like that. I don't know if it's just them or the seller necessarily, but they will drop price or jack it up. I was gonna buy a Shepherd's hook off the other day for my steel targets, because I'd bought one of the same kind for like $7, and it was like 15. I was like, you gotta be kidding me.
Well, you can find the same item like 3 different times, 3 different prices, all from Amazon. It all depends on where they got it and how much they paid for it.
Yeah. Now this is what you need to get if you get the helicopter, quadcopter. This is you can get this memory. Yeah, any micro SD card work. But this is the one I use and I like it, and it's got like 16 gigs, so you don't have to worry about it getting full.
I'll get that from Walmart or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, I need to fly this bad boy again though. I ordered the spare parts kit for it because I need some more propellers for it, and I ordered like 5 batteries, so I have 6. That's one thing, you can probably order extra batteries with it, because one battery lasts like 20 minutes.
What size battery is it?
And it takes an hour. It's their LiPo. It takes an hour to charge one battery. So they're LiPo batteries, yeah.
Does it come with a battery charger?
Yeah, it does. But you gotta if you buy multiple batteries, you can buy a little plug-in thing that will
This is a 1 in 4 battery charger.
Yeah, exactly. I ordered one of those today actually. I ordered that, ordered 5 batteries, and I ordered a crash kit. It's like $30 for all of it.
Okay, I'll add that to my wish list.
Yeah, it's $57. It's $57 from the same place I bought it from.
How you got me looking, you bastards?
It's ridiculous. If I had more time, I would fly it like crazy. That's why I'm just trying to get back into it. Stuff for it. Have a little extra cash. I was like, I'm gonna order some stuff for my quadcopter. Cause I was cleaning my room today and I saw it sitting in the corner. Like, I need to fly that thing again.
Yeah.
I just need something.
I think that would be badass to over shoots. That'd be cool.
It has some wind lift off too. Like it's like it buzzes when it flies.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not extreme. Like it wouldn't be. I mean, you just ask the shooter or ask the person who's ROing. I'm sure. I mean, I wouldn't mind if someone videoed me doing it with it. I'd be like, yeah, your quadcopter.
You might get another money order, or not a money order, Amazon credit.
Spare crash kit.
Yeah.
That comes with a body and everything. Dang.
I didn't actually when I was gonna order the one with the body today, but I didn't. I got the one that came with more propellers because that's the thing that breaks the most. Are propellers, like they break like crazy, especially if you fly around trees. They get nicked and stuff. Like I broke 2 just flying it inside whenever I first got it. So I bought the one that doesn't come with a body. I'll send you a link for it right here. It's just like 4 sets of blades, so it's 16 blades altogether. 2 motors, an extra battery, and some other.
Yeah, check what I just sent. What I sent you.
Probably the same thing I was looking at earlier.
No, they're. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Red.
Well, that's a little expensive though. The one I was looking at was like $17. Well, I guess it depends on the color.
It's $18. Whoopie doo.
No, that's 19. Difference. That's $2. Hey, penny saved is a penny earned.
That's
that's why it's more. It does come with the same amount that I sent. Dang, I should have ordered that one.
No, yeah, that one body and everything.
Yeah, the one you're looking at is better because it has the same stuff mine does, plus the body.
And battery and everything else and wires.
The one I was looking at didn't have. I couldn't find one with the body and the extra propellers. One I was looking at had the body and it had like 2 sets of propellers. I was like, man, that's lame. No, darn, I should have got that one. Oh well. The body doesn't. The body's not something I can see breaking a lot though. It's pretty.
Pretty
snaps in place. I mean, it's plastic, but it snaps in place. It's pretty sturdy. It seems like.
So is it pretty easy to learn how to fly the thing?
Yes, but it's kind of sensitive. Like, and I don't like the way you start it up. I'll take it out now. I'll show you mine since I got it right here. I don't have it charged or anything. I can't fly it, but.
Let's see.
Alright, so here's the remote. Turn my camera on here. Right here. And so when you first start, like to sync it to the copter, when you turn it on, you gotta hold both these down. And if you don't, and then if you have it inverse, you have one of these is retention. You see how it comes back by itself. One of these stays in one place like this. If you have it, this is supposed to be the throttle, the one that's got the retention on it. One time I accidentally had them switch so that one that doesn't return to the center was the throttle. So like if you didn't move it back, the throttle would go wide open. Like it took me forever. I had to look it up on the internet, like how to change. I had to figure out how to change the configuration on it, because like I would turn it on and like it was so hard to fly, because it returns to center from the side, so you can go to the side and it'll come back, but up and down, it goes up and it stays. Now, so that's usually your direct. That's usually your tilt and everything though. Yeah, it's pretty easy though, because you just got these two sticks here and that's it, and then you have these little trim buttons right here, and you can because you got to set the weight of the copter, how it pulls
Right.
together.
Yeah.
But it's pretty easy to do, yeah.
Cool. Well,
Here I'll show you.
I should have one Wednesday. So I'll
So
destroy it over the
how small
weekend.
it is though. Like I said, it's tiny.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that is 80 bitty. I was thinking, it'd be
No. Yeah. So you might if you don't, because it was kind of like I was kind of disappointed a little bit, but it really doesn't make a difference. Like it's still just as fun.
can't. Wow.
Yeah, but it flies insanely. It flies good. There's a camera for it right there. See, it's tiny.
Yeah. I just want to film my cats going either batshit crazy or batshit
That would be funny.
afraid,
It yeah, it'd be great for a match because it'd be so good. I mean, the only thing you notice really is the sound because it's so small. Of course, when you put it together, like, where's the blade guard at? I mean, the blade guard's kind of big. This one's broken. That's the one I bent.
That's kind of cool.
Oops.
Well, yeah, I got one on ordered, so.
There's the blade guard, but I mean, when the blade guard sits on it, it's like, I mean, I don't know. You can see the outline of that. I mean, it's still kind of big. It gives it some.
Yeah, if anybody's interested in buying it, they can go to the Amazon Gun Channels store.
Oh, and Gun Channel says Amazon store? Right
That's
on.
what Uebs just said. See, we
Yeah.
add stuff to the Amazon store for Gun Channels.
Okay, so this is how it looks with the guard on it.
Let me get back to it. Okay.
Yeah, by the way, you need a different ring for the 107C and D than you do for the 107L.
Different ring?
Yeah, protecting ring, the blade guard.
Let's see what mine says. I don't even know which one I have. I think mine's the L. I can't remember. I have to go to my Amazon cart and see.
Yeah, I was reading through it, and it says strictly for the L. And then I looked through it, and some people said, yeah, it fits the C. Some people said it doesn't fit the C. So
Mine's a C. That's what I have.
107C.
And
107C.
I just bought the protection cover. I don't think it matters. If you got the C, then it should work. You don't have to worry about it.
yeah, if you got the 107C and you got the 107C camera, so.
Okay, I'm going to have to cancel that one because I had a 107L.
Make sure you order through Gun Channels.
Just cancel it.
Yeah.
The thing that sucks about the blades on it though, they gotta be they have to turn a certain way, right? So you can't have they're marked A and B, so you gotta have the A across from the A diagonal, and you have the B diagonal from the other B. So like that's what sucks. Like I broke like two of the same kind, and so I had enough blades to go. I have enough blades going now, but it'll pull so bad in one direction. So. But yeah, they're a blast.
So it does come with 8 blades, so you don't need the blades right away.
No, it's just good to have extra. Trust me, because if you fly it a lot, you'll go through them.
Yeah, I know. I got the blade guard too, which will make a difference.
107. So I need 107C.
But yeah, I am
Yeah, I
thinking about.
actually found it if you want me to link you to it.
Yeah, go ahead and link me the guard.
Okay, just give me a second. Just making sure it's the right one.
Yeah, it's funny because the remote controller is bigger than the actual craft.
I'll post it over at Gun Channels first, but it's coming in the internal for everybody.
All right.
Because I've been looking for a quadcopter, and well, since I cannot find a sleeping bag right now, I'm like, maybe I'll wait till summer and they'll go on sale.
You're gonna wait. You're gonna not buy a sleeping bag in the middle of winter.
Okay.
Well, at this point, I don't think I'm going to need it.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
That one also says it'll be here by March 18th.
Well, make sure you go down till you see like 2 new or whatever the number is. Click on it and then go down to.
You don't have Amazon Prime?
I do.
Oh, that one's just not Prime eligible.
Oops.
No, it's free shipping.
Yeah. Do you see where it says that? Where you can go down and see all the new stuff?
The new stuff.
I'll show you here. Hold on a second. I just have to scroll.
The one weird thing about the charger they send you, it's USB. It doesn't come with like a wall outlet thing. This is literally it here. It's USB and then the part that plugs in the battery, which is fine if you have any smartphone charger. That's what I use. But
You can see this 12 new.
from 3 cents.
Yeah. You click on it and then you scroll down and then.
3 cents. Go back up. You missed it.
No, because it shows my real name. So.
Oh. Oh, your full name? It doesn't show your full name on Amazon, does it? Really?
Yeah.
Where? Like, how do
I
you...
scroll fast enough that people are going to have to pause it and hopefully get the right second.
Okay. 12 new. Okay. 3 cents. All right.
Now, can you find me the quadcopter for 3
Hong
cents? That's the real
Kong.
question.
Hong Kong.
Down. Let's see.
Ship
Get
from
to page 2. You got to go to page 2. $7.90 in free shipping from Amazon
Prime.
Yeah. It's $7.90, but it's free shipping.
Well, the other ones are free shipping too, but from Hong Kong.
Yeah, which means you're going to get a piece of crap. This guy at least brings a piece of crap over here, and you can deal with Amazon. Yeah,
I bought this thing literally a year ago, February 8th, 2014.
well, that's not literally a year ago. That's a year ago and how many days?
I don't feel like doing the math
It's
right
the
now.
21st, a year ago, and
I'm not doing math.
1 minus 8
It's the
is...
weekend. I'm not doing math. To do math. What is it, like 13? 13, right?
17? Did you just say 17?
13. I said 13.
Yes, it's 13.
Yeah, okay, there, you happy? God. Alright. Oh, the red one's cheaper. Wow. The red one was more expensive when I ordered mine. That's why. That's the only reason I got the green. I wanted the red. I was like, dang it.
Well,
I'm looking at right now. I'm looking at the black and red.
Now, if we ever have a gun channel shoot or something, or when we have a gun channel shoot, if we're all there, we'll all bring our quadcopters and we'll
that'd
have
be kind of cool.
we'll have video footage of each other's quadcopters.
Now that we need to put like little airsoft guns on them and have war.
Oh my god.
Oh, that'd be so awesome!
The most
Replace the camera with the airsoft gun.
The largest freight they can carry is probably like a pencil. If that.
Okay, we can just bomb each other and then with a pencil.
Okay, that works.
That would be so awesome!
Altitude is key.
They actually do have wars with this. The whole idea of the war with these is to knock them out of the air without hitting them.
Oh, with the thrust and
The
stuff?
wash, yeah, with the wash. They do it all with the wash.
That'd be cool.
I want to see.
I don't know if it'd be enough. Like if you're up high enough, these things are they're real easy to recover. Like I've had one in a dead fall before, like way up in the sky, and then I completely recovered before it hit the ground. I just gave it full throttle.
Oh, that red one looks so freaking awesome. But it's 75 freaking bucks.
What? 75? That's how much I paid for mine a year ago.
Yeah,
I assume it's 78.50 for just
I got the green and
red
black.
one.
Quark, here's a red one for $55.
Is
Right
it
here.
shipped and sold by Amazon?
Yep, I believe. I don't know if it's sold. I don't know if it's
Well, it's shipped by Amazon anyway because
fulfilled by Amazon. Yeah,
Mhm.
55
See,
bucks. Fine.
I got the green one, and then the spare parts kit that I'll end up getting, it's the red one, so
There you
I
go.
can
Yeah,
go
both
back
of
and forth.
That's totally not fair. Oh my gosh, you got both colors, guys.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm talking about this.
It's because I'm a one percenter. That's why.
Sure.
And then I'm going to powder coat it
If you
and
say
bake
you're
the model.
a 1%er, you're not a 1%er.
All right, I'm going to screen share this again. I know we're boring a whole lot of people out there, and I just don't care because I'm enjoying this.
This is kind of cool.
You want to change the subject, jump on in here. But that one.
It is cool.
I can't see it yet.
Well,
Oh yeah, that is freaking awesome.
That's what I want, but no way am I paying that price.
You probably could find the body for like $10. What's it called? Let's see. With
It's the
RTF,
same.
RTF is the difference.
Hey,
So
you know, well, no, all you need to do is grab some spray paint and you got that. It's all good.
you know how hard it is to paint a body that's like 2 inches across, not even.
And they're meant to be flexible, and you got to get the right paint, which isn't cheap.
Here we go.
I'm just messing with you.
I'm gonna find you the body for it. Let's see. Here's a crash pack. No, dang it. Dadgummit. No, that's weird. Maybe they don't sell the body separate.
Yeah, it's by the way, it's a 0.3 PM non-HD video, 2 megapixel.
But still, it looks pretty good.
Oh yeah,
It
that's
doesn't have
but
to
they call it an HD here for that price, and that's probably why he's doing it. I just like the body color. I think that's cool.
Well, yeah, you saw my video of the close-up
Yeah.
shots. It wasn't that bad.
Stop sharing.
Stop sharing what? Oh, screen share.
Hey, here's one. It's a Hudson. It's for $50 with camera.
The one I found was 55 with Prime shipping, so I don't know what do you got.
Sorry.
Here, I'm sharing right here,
Well, that's okay.
right there. $50. It's looks like it's a little different, but
I'm not seeing anything. I'm not screen share.
oh, sorry, I forgot to click share. Here you go.
Wow. Oh, Hubson 61145, whatever that means.
Looks like this is the same picture.
It does, but the fact that it has a different model number, I mean, you could just look it up and see what the difference is. Might be an older one.
Does not include batteries.
It seems to be the same thing. And when they say batteries, they mean their remote control, not the battery for the actual copter.
Okay.
Which sucks.
I'll put this in the chat.
Oh, you can't buy that one, dude.
Why?
You didn't see it in the paragraph? It said it's not suitable for children 14 years and younger.
It's not suitable for you then.
No, you got it backwards. Joke's on you. Yeah, that is the same. That looks nice. There you go, Quark. That's one you should get.
$50, and it says with the camera too. So.
Yeah, I don't see what the difference is between. Let's see what the reviews say. Or if there's.
0.3 MP recording.
Which is the same.
Someone
2.4.
asked a question that said, "Will crashing the X4 into a cat destroy it?" And they put in parentheses the X4, as in, not the cat. But the That's funny. And then someone was serious and answered that probably not, but it wouldn't be great for the cat. They have a propeller protector that should be good for flying at. It's like ultimate troll. I want a quadcopter that I can pick myself up with, that like I can strap on my shoulders.
Well, all you need is 2 of those and you're good.
Yeah, I know, right?
No, I'm looking at this one, which I think is cool, and it's like $4 less.
I thought you were saying it was $4. I was like, what? $4 less.
Yeah. Well, 50.85 is the cheapest, so. And I think it's cool because I like the color.
Gino's talking about a
great.
book. Gino's talking about a book, and they've been talking about some gun books in the gun channels chat. He says it's 400+ page booklet. He says I use it to SWAT quadcopters.
But wait till they come armed with you with airsoft.
And pencils. Little mini daggers. You could probably ball bearings. They would pick up ball bearings for sure.
Wow.
If you could figure out,
Top-
well, yeah, if you could figure out a way to drop them in the air, that would hurt.
Check out this one.
No, that looks cheap. I can.
That's itty bitty. I mean,
Oh, there is one that's like that small, but it's insanely expensive and really good. It has a camera on it. I looked at it. It was like $100 or something. It was more than $100. I think it was really nice.
My cats would eat
look at
that.
that little thing.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, see, what you need to do is you need to take the one you just bought and videotape your cat's eating this one.
And then you can get the camera footage of that one. Then you get a camera footage of the little one, and you can see the inside of the cat.
Oh man. Oh, that remote though is really cheesy.
Oh, yeah.
When you get, it's for kid, yeah. When you get into
But
the small ones
still,
like that, you can't fly them outside. Like mine, it flies fine. Like if it's not windy. But if like you have a strong wind day, you can forget it. Well, you can fly it, but it's not going to go anywhere. Like I've literally flown into the wind, and it just sat in one spot. 'Cause that's I wanted to do it, see what happened. And then I've flown them high before when it was like a slight breeze, and the higher you get, it's more breezy. Like it blew into a tree like hard. Like I flew it. It was snowing one day, and I was like, I'm gonna fly this thing in the snow. And I was flying over my driveway, and the wind came up and smacked it right into a tree, and it fell like 20 feet. Got caught on a tree branch like sideways, and it was like still like 15 feet off the ground. I was sitting there giving it throttle over and over again. Eventually, it fell off that branch and smacked in the ground. I lost the propeller, and I broke. That's the day I broke my propeller guard thing.
Are they pretty stout?
No, I mean they're hard plastic, yeah. I mean they're flexible. They're meant to flex too when you hit stuff. They're not like rigid.
Yeah. You also need to get the carrying case for it.
There's a carrying case for them.
You can make one yourself really easily. You buy a frickin' cheap ass case, which that is gonna be. It's gonna have like, it's gonna be just aluminum ribs, a plastic top, and pick and pluck foam on the inside. You can buy those cases for like $10. Just pick and pluck the foam to make the So.
I think this is the one I was talking about, the mini quad that I'd seen that I had saw whenever I was looking to buy my first one, the X4. And that thing is like nothing. It's like some spy stuff right there. Put some sticky feet on the bottom of it. You can go spy on people with it.
Yeah, that is itty bitty. Dang.
They need stealth blades for it.
I wonder what kind of RPM they do.
I have no idea. It's probably really high because I mean it's fast. We'll see in a second, Dano.
Yeah, Daniel, we'll see you soon.
I'm surprised Dano wasn't talking more because he likes this stuff.
Well, his computer's been taking a dump on him,
Oh, okay.
so he's gonna reboot.
Yeah, flying and stuff like that is really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, I was reading reviews. You can use 500 milliamp LiPo batteries.
That's what I use. Yeah, it's 3.7 volt, 500 mAh LiPo batteries.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that is awesome! Look at the link.
This one says it comes with a protection ring.
For which
The
one?
red one. Everyone says it actually comes with a protection ring. So.
They all do. I'm pretty sure.
Which one are you talking about, Caleb? Which link?
The latest one you put in there, Gino from Gino. Oh crap! How do I turn this thing off?
So I won't need the crash guard, or it comes with that.
It comes with one, but order another one. Is what I'm telling you.
I'm not
Ordering
gonna
another one.
order another one until I break the first one. Trust me.
Okay, fine then. Don't order one. Now I'm gonna laugh when it shows up without one, but mine came with one. So.
Well, right here, if they don't come with one, guess who's gonna be talking to Amazon?
You.
No, because you're ordering this for me.
That would be
really?
awesome if you could ride. That would be cool.
Yeah, you gotta freaking play it. Stop playing for me. Dang it.
Potential travel 92 miles or about 45 minutes on a tank of fuel and expected to come with a hefty price of 45,000 euro.
That's it?
Yep.
That's not much. I don't know, how much is it a euro in dollars? It's like, what, twice as much?
No, there's more. Takes more dollars to make a euro.
That's what
I
I'm
think
saying.
it's like
Like the
1
euro is twice as valuable, right? Or almost.
No, it's like. Well, let's see.
Euros to dollars. Do that. Help.
1 euro
45
equals $1.14.
45,000 euros.
Yeah.
Come on, do the conversion, Google. Let's go. Not have all day.
It's $51,230.
Dude, that's not bad at all. That's freaking awesome for that. How high does it go, I wonder?
I don't know, but that's
Oh.
for 45 minutes, and on a tank of fuel. And
I would totally buy
speeds
that.
of
Like,
drone could reach speeds up to 45 miles per hour.
wow.
Dang.
It uses a motorcycle engine. See, I don't see why they can't make it bigger then. I mean, scale up, put a bigger engine on it. Like, I want to go down the interstate on that thing, man. Maybe run like 90. Well, that'd be pretty freaking scary. Cause like, if you move like at all, you can completely change the way that you could totally shift in any second, split second.
Just like on a motorcycle, though.
Yeah, but at least you have gravity's kind of on your side. I mean,
Well,
you're on the ground.
Yeah, but you still have some centrifugal force to keep you uprighted and stuff like that. Same with the propellers spinning.
Yeah. Okay, well then at least if you fall off a motorcycle, you don't fall into like big blades of death.
That is true. That is very true.
That looks freaking awesome. Oh my gosh. About time they freaking made something like that. I still want my freaking hoverboard from Back to the Future.
Wait, you won't order this for me, Khalib?
Ah. I guess. Unless I have to complain again for you, I swear.
Hey, that worked out well. You made what?
I did.
A
Okay.
3-minute chat and you got $4.50.
I don't even think has that went into my account yet? I haven't even checked it yet. I need to go check on that. It should be
Because
in
I've been locked in on Fuse this whole time.
Huh? Is it? I don't know.
Has it been locked in on me?
Doesn't matter. No one's probably watching the chat, so they don't know.
It was. I've been over on Amazon talking the whole time, so. Or, talking, just but looking at stuff over there, so.
Yeah, I think that's the one I sent you. For $50.
It's like $50.85, correct?
Oh wow, that is a nice carrying case for the quadcopter. I don't need that. I don't need that, but that's really nice.
Is that right? $50.81, right?
Yeah.
Or 85 cents?
Now that's not the.
Did you see the blue body for the copter? Holy crap, that's nice.
Okay, that's not that same model though.
Yeah, look
Wait,
at the.
yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
The
Yes, it is.
X4.
Yeah. Sorry, my bad.
Hey,
It's the exact same one. They just label it differently. So.
On that carrying case link, did you see the picture of there with the blue copter in it?
No, I didn't.
Yep.
That looks better than the red one, I think.
Because if I order this right, if I send you that.
No, that's the blue and black one. Yeah, that's cool. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, me?
That's okay.
No.
Does it come out to $50.85?
Well, when you sent me, yeah.
With
Mine
free
came out
shipping on Monday? No, that went to Khalib.
The red one, yeah, 50.85 in stock. Prime shipping. One at Monday, February 23rd. Order it within 13 hours and 25 minutes.
See,
It
mine
told me
says
2
you want
hours.
Tuesday.
And mine said 2 hours, and I'll get it Monday.
Oh,
The
see,
next
it's probably
43 hours
probably
I
going
can get it
closer
on.
to the probably because it's the Atlanta warehouse. Well,
Yeah, probably.
I'm so close to it.
Amazon E.
There we go. Crap, what? You need to link a bank. I thought I already did this. Come on. My bank isn't on here. Do you have your bank linked to your PayPal Corp? Like, is that okay to do? Because I've never done this before.
Oh, for PayPal, yeah. I link
Okay.
my bank.
Well, that's the thing, it is linked to my debit card because whenever I use my PayPal, it comes out right on my checking account. But apparently, I have to link my bank account so that I can take money from my PayPal and put it into
Yeah, you gotta do them both ways.
That's weird.
It's gay, I know.
So seriously, will you order this for me if I send you the gift card?
Yeah, I don't care. Sure. Oh, is this Sean from Florida Carry? What's up,
Good
Sean?
evening, gents.
How's it going?
Hey, Sean.
Hey, how's it going?
Favorite hobbies, flight. So we're talking about.
And when you're buying stuff on Amazon, always go to the fl2ashop.com, which gives money to us when you buy stuff on Amazon.
Or can you,
Might-
yeah,
Or
gun channels is
you might have to
competing
butt
with
heads.
it now.
You might have to butt heads with G-Webs over that because he's got a gun channels thing now apparently.
Yeah, but see, ours actually goes to the right to bear arms and lobbying and lawsuits.
Good point. Good point. Yes. Let's see. I'm trying to find the
You should have mail.
me already.
Yeah.
Yeah, and for you to link your bank account, you link it today, it'll take a couple charges out of your bank account over the next 2-3 business days, and then you have to go back into Amazon and put those amounts in, and it links everything up, and it'll give you your money back. And,
To Amazon. Why do I need to go to Amazon?
I'm in PayPal, sorry.
Okay.
Actually, PayPal will actually deposit money into your account.
Right.
But then they'll take it back out.
Mine was the other way around.
They'll put no more than $1, but the last time they did it, they put 3 cents into my checking account,
And took it out.
and then took 3 cents back.
Yep.
And I'm like,
The whole PayPal authentication thing?
Yes.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, now I remember it was 2 cents and 1 cent. They did 2 deposits, and I'm like, really?
Yeah, mine was up like 30 cents and 18 cents, I think.
Yeah, when Google, YouTube verified my account, I got like 50 some cents.
I got 54. I think it was.
Oh yeah,
remember?
my PayPal authentication was like almost a whole $1 between the 2 deposits.
Nice. Right on.
We were banking hard. That was the first money that ever went into Florida Carry, actually.
It went in and then it came back out.
When we set up the PayPal account, when we were starting the whole thing, yeah, our first money earned was the PayPal authentication.
That's kind of funny.
Now, I do have hanging on my wall the first $2 bill that someone gave us.
Why is that a thing?
that's
I
cool.
never understood that. I mean, I understand putting the first
yeah,
$2 bill up, but like, is this because
$2 bill, Second Amendment.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. There we go. Okay. I'm an idiot. I don't know why I didn't make the connection.
You
Yeah,
are the
when that all came out, it was always the use $2 bills to, and then send them an email saying, "Hey, see all these $2 bills you just got? That was from your Second Amendment supporters."
That's cool.
Yeah, we were doing it was the first gun show we ever did, and this lady came up to me and she had a stack of $2 bills, and she just walked up to the table and started putting $2 bills down and just kept counting them out. She gave us like $200.
Nice.
That's cool.
But so I reached right to the bottom of the pile and grabbed that first one, stuck it in the Ziploc bag, and it now hangs on my wall in the frame.
Right on.
That is cool. You know what I do? Every time I go in the second of the month, I do pay with $2 bills, but they just look at me crazy.
I
I
think
can't
you
even
can
get $2
pay
bills.
for your for your NFA tax stamps with $2 bills. Just find an IRS office or an ATF office. I mean, start paying them out.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, the bank teller goes, I'd like, 10 $2 bills, and I don't know if we got that many. And if they don't have that many, I'm like, okay, well, order me 100, which is just a stack, which I'll do, and then I'll have $200 and $2 bill, and I'll be paying for it the rest of the freaking month.
So you can
It's
still
$2 bills,
order $2
but
bills?
Yeah,
You
you should see. I've actually had the manager called on me by somebody at Subway because they thought I was trying to pass off counterfeit money.
Oh, they had never seen a $2 bill before.
Wow,
That's when you know they're young.
face palm.
Yeah.
This person was, I would say, not well educated and in their 30s, working as a teller at, Subway. So I'm putting two and two together.
Fresh.
There. Yeah, and she's just looking at me, and I'm going, why the hell would I counterfeit $2 bills?
Yeah. So it's kind of like counterfeiting pennies. You'd actually lose money.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I tell her.
Well, they
She
freaking
said,
lose
I'm
money.
calling the cops. I said, call your manager first before you make a complete ass of yourself.
Oh,
They lose money making paintings.
Oh, I'd be like, oh God, please call the cops. I'm going to sit here and wait. This will be great.
I
Like,
was
wait, let me get my
like,
camera phone. Hang on just a second. As this is a public place, public establishment, I'm gonna video all this.
You're going to be trending in about 20 minutes.
Don't worry, you'll be famous. I promise.
Next time, if that happens again, I might take my cell phone out and video it, but I was just... And the manager came up and apologized and gave me a free soda. I'm like, oh my God, I got a whole free soda for this? I was just freaking pissed that I counterfeited it.
Yeah, that's funny. Free soda, wow.
Yeah, exactly. It cost him a whole 2 cents. Did you get a gift card?
Yeah, I got it. I'm about to order it now. It's the red silver tube. Okay.
Free
the
soda.
Hudson.
That reminds me of that Family Guy episode where he got reparations.
Let's see.
Or check that link. Make sure that's the right one.
It's $2.85. Or $2.85. $2.85. Battery Superstore. Order within the next 2 hours and 17 minutes and choose 2 days shipping at checkout to get it Monday.
Of course, then you have to send it to his address and yada yada.
Oh, I already freaking have his address on my freaking Amazon account.
Yep.
That works then.
I was like, fine, sure, why not? I didn't know he's gonna get suck me into this.
Mm-hmm. That's
You
right.
started talking about it.
It's okay. It's okay. Amazon's gonna give me like some special award for ordering so much crap from them.
Well, no.
So you're a platinum customer. Have a free $100 gift card for your year's worth of service.
No, like I actually have a Visa Amazon card that if I use it on Amazon, it's 3% back instead of just 1% everywhere.
Nice.
That's
so
nice.
I always use that, and every $100 is $3. So it works.
Hell, as much as I spend on Amazon, that would be real money.
It is, and I use that everywhere. So I'm gonna have about $35-40 this month put back on it.
How come I'm only finding 300? Is there a special battery you're using for yours?
Me?
Yeah.
No, it's just the same 3.7.
3.7 volts.
Yeah. You can order a pack of them. They're gonna look different. The cases on them always look different, but it's the same. As long as it's the same.
500. Well, the difference is 500 milliamps.
You want the same.
Just a longer flight.
This is what's funny. I looked into it though when I first bought the copter because I was like, I'm gonna get a bigger battery and fly longer. But because the copter is so small and so light, you get the heavier battery, it actually ends up being less fly time. So it's
Because
like,
they'll use
wow.
more battery.
Yeah, they've already figured out the math, like the best, combination. So it's just better to get extra batteries and charge them all at one time and go out and fly for a couple hours.
Well, I'm gonna tell you a little secret if you guys don't know this. Do not charge your battery up right away after you're done flying. Let it cool down. Also, let your servos, which are the motors, and your motors and your servos cool down as well between flights.
See,
Doesn't take
everything I
as long
fly
as those
charges
are.
the battery while I'm flying.
The alternator, yeah.
Those are just two little tips. So you'll
You
get
got
longer
bad
life
shape
out of
if
the
it
battery.
didn't.
Theirs have 4 or 5 different motors. and just keep on swapping every time you
Yep.
swap batteries.
No, so it looks like the Amazon store for gun channels anyway isn't an actual like where you go to Amazon and order. It's like if you order certain things.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ours is just a link that redirects
Right.
you to Amazon with our little refer code on it.
Yeah, he's awesome.
And we actually have two sites for it. It's FL2A shop and
Give2A.
Give2A. Yeah.
Whoa. Did y'all's gun trust thing go down?
It shouldn't have. If it did, let me know real quick.
No, I mean, did it go down in price?
No, it's always been $100.
Oh, okay, never mind. I was reading it wrong because it says NFA Gun Trust and Executive Membership, and it says $50 a year. That's just saying that you get $50 a year membership after that.
Right,
Gotcha.
right. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so I was like, dang, I never being 100.
I mean, basically, the gun trust is $50, but you have to buy it with a membership. So the membership's $50 and the gun trust is $50.
Okay.
No, I should do that now that I got my tax return back.
You should.
I really should. I've been meaning to do that for like several months.
I just got an email from a member tonight. He sent me the picture of the 2 cans that he got off of the trust, and he said it took him 4 months.
Nice.
Actually, a couple of days less than 4 months to get his Form 4s back. I was like, wow. I hope mine doesn't take. I hope that's all mine takes.
Yeah, because isn't it? I've heard those. Somebody was telling me that. I don't know if this is true. That because when they opened the online ordering, it actually got so flooded that now like the paper is almost back to being slow or faster or about the same speed. But I was kind of like, really? Because I was like, I still think that'd be faster doing it.
Yeah,
e-file.
the paper is generally running 4 to 6 months, where the e-file stuff is running 3 to 5.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so not that much difference. Really.
So the e-file's a little bit faster, and
When I do it, I'm gonna do e-file anyways because I already have an.
Just me being suspicious of the ATF, I imagine they're kind of putting the brakes on being in a big hurry to turn the Form 4 e-file back on.
Yeah. Khalib, is this too bright for you?
Yeah. No, thank you. I'll pass. Well, if it's free, I'll take it. But I wouldn't pay. I wouldn't pay for like design.
You wouldn't pay first?
Huh?
You
You
never
wouldn't
pay a
pay
hooker
first.
first. You never pay a hooker first.
Yeah,
That's what I
you're
want.
getting a $20 monkey fist. That's what I charged Tino for his.
The
Oh my
monkey
God.
fist is illegal in Florida, and we have a bill running right now to re-legalize them.
Nope.
What, monkey fists? Or
Yes, they're illegal in Florida.
Huh.
Considered slug shot, and slug shot was outlawed in Florida many, many years ago. We have a bill running right now to re-legalize them.
You gotta be kidding me. They're considered slug shot?
Yes.
How is that a slug shot?
Blackjacks, monkey fist.
Oh, okay, blackjacks. Okay, gotcha.
They're all considered slug shot under Florida law.
God, I hope they're legal in Georgia.
well,
no one would-
probably are.
Not to be confused with shotgun slugs.
No
That's
one
what I
would-
thought you meant at first, and then when you said blackjack, I know what you meant.
Yeah. Weighted gloves, things like that.
Yeah. In Wisconsin, they're actually illegal unless you actually have a concealed carry permit.
All right,
Then they're classified under baton.
all right, Quark, it's on your way. It's headed there.
Awesome.
Well, it hasn't been shipped yet, but it's being processed.
Yeah. Just email me the tracking. You get my email address, don't you?
I'll probably just send you the link in a text because that's the easiest way for me to do it. You have a smartphone, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's would be
It's
considered.
the phone's smarter than him, so yes.
Well, I would consider this phone to be about as smart as a 2-year-old, but
Quark, why didn't you
Still
put
a
happy
smartphone.
birthday? Why didn't you put happy birthday on the card you sent to me?
I figure it was your birthday at some point in time.
Oh, that's so funny.
It was the first link that popped up for Amazon, and that's the one I used.
Happy birthday. Thank you.
When is your birthday?
It's classified information. July 12th.
Okay, well then, happy birthday a few months early.
Yeah, like, what? What is it, February now?
Yeah.
Just
5 months,
shy of
6
5
months
months early.
Yeah, 5 months early. Happy
shy.
early almost.
Heck, my birthday's next month.
Happy birthday.
Early, yeah.
No, I felt bad. I missed my grandma's birthday the other day. I was like, oh crap.
I have no idea when how old my grandma is or her birthday. All I know is she's like mid upper 80s.
Yeah. Well, she didn't. It was on Facebook, but I don't get on Facebook very often. And I used to have it on my old smartphone, and I got a new phone, so we're on there. I was like, crap. I was like, no, I'm not good with dates like that, anyways.
Oh, that's a cool battery charger.
What are you looking at, Court?
The 4X battery charger that plugs into the USB.
Does it come with a battery charger?
It comes with a single battery, yeah.
Okay.
You only can charge one battery at a time, like I said. But you can order the multiple one for like $4, $5. It's dirt cheap.
614.
Yeah, I think that's how much mine was.
That's the first one that pops up anyway for Amazon.
Let me show you the one I ordered.
Yeah.
Is it the Think Max?
Yep, it's a Thing Max.
Yep, that's exactly when I got $6.14. That's when I ordered today. Yep. So.
Because I'm looking at the different batteries. That's what popped up. So.
Well, hello.
Now I have to get a. I wonder if I have a micro SD card spare. I think I have a 2 GB spare one.
You talking about a memory card?
Yeah.
Yeah, for your camera, you gotta get a micro SD.
Yeah, I'll get like a 16 or 32 gig.
Well, you're talking about a runtime of 7 or 8 minutes on a battery with the stock battery. The 500 milliamps, I think I'm reading is 10 to 11. You're going to have more than enough at 2 megapixels to
True.
have spare room with the 2 gig. A 4 gig, you won't need to go to 16 unless you're, not by your computer and stuff.
Well, no, I'm just thinking if you do videotape a match.
Yeah, that is
you'll
true.
have runtime. You'll have a lot of runtime. You'll burn through the batteries like crazy. Now, can you kind of tell what's going to be in frame, or is that just something you got to trial and error practice?
What did you ask on the what frame?
For the camera, for it to be in frame.
Oh yeah, it's pretty much dead ahead in front of you. So you want to fly like if this is the copter and like this is the camera right here, you want it to be pointing like directly at what you're flying. You can't like expect to be videoing something down here from the camera. It's like direct line of sight.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's not that hard. Like you saw the video that you saw on YouTube, that was literally the first time I had flown it with the camera on outside. Okay. Yeah, I did a couple test videos inside to see how it lined up like that, but yeah. Of course, you can tell the copter. Yeah, of course you could get kind of a downward angle, like if you were going across a big field and you were, getting some speed up and the nose was kind of tilted down, you get out and underneath you a little bit, but that's about it.
That'd be pretty fun.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about today. That's why I kind of ordered the extra stuff. I'm like, I'm gonna take this to a match and video some people, because I know a couple people I shoot with who I'm sure they wouldn't mind at all. Or find someone that knows how to fly one, get one of my friends trained on it, and be like, here, video me while I shoot.
Well, think about this. I mean, if you get video, there's always video of you from behind.
But if you get video from like the side and stuff.
Side, yeah, that'd be cool.
No, I will say it's hard to fly it when it's facing you because everything's backwards and you can't really see how it's behaving as much. Like you got to think inversely with your controls and everything.
You just practice it.
Yeah, that's pretty much
It's
it.
the same way as a remote control airplane,
Yeah.
which I had back in the 70s. Basically, if you rotate your body in the position of the plane and kind of look over your shoulder,
Oh, yeah, that's a good
That
idea.
works,
That's
yeah.
actually a good idea. Yeah.
you won't get confused as to which is left, which is right, what's up, and what's down.
Right.
I mean, you're looking at it, but turn your body in the direction that it's pointed.
And it gives you that kind of instinct. Yeah.
Oh,
I
that's
didn't know
cool.
Yeah, I just put that in the turtle.
Quadcopter that's actually an airplane.
Nah, it looks cheesy though. That looks like it's styrofoam. Like that's
Well,
totally
you could call
right.
it a Harrier.
Huh?
A Harrier wannabe.
No, wouldn't that be the F-35?
What is
The
that?
F-35
Tomcat?
is not.
Oh no. This aircraft here
That's like an
is the
F-22, the Raptor
yeah,
almost.
it's a 22, sir.
F-22, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cheesy.
You know how you can tell is the back. I don't know what the proper name for the blades are, but the tail, the ones that control
The tail.
the tilt, the nosedive, the dive, and the I forget the name exactly.
Is it ailerons or the tail?
Yeah, aileron is the name of the. Because I know yaw. When you say yaw or pitch, pitch. That's it. The ones that control the pitch, those are the blades.
Yaw is side to side.
Yeah, yaw is left to right.
Back.
Yeah, yaw is side to side, and then pitch would be up and down.
Well, good thing you're not flying a plane.
You roll, yaw, and pitch.
There we go.
Yeah, it's not like we got a pilot in the jet. Well, that's right. We do have a pilot in the jet.
Yes, we do.
You ever fly any of these little handheld remote control things, Sean? RC?
Oh yeah, I did once. I crashed the hell out of it.
I hope that wasn't before you were flying your airplane. That might be it. That might
Oh
have been a bad omen.
no, that was as a fully certified pilot.
Okay, you felt a little better.
The remote control things that just, they're coming at you. Everything's reversed. You go to the left, and the thing goes right, and then why is it now in the ground?
What happened?
Yeah.
Where did we go wrong?
Yeah, I'm just debating right now if I want to go
I'm
with
sitting here going like, wow, I really am a good pilot. Why the hell can I not fly this remote control plane?
That would have been really discouraging. Like, if the first day of your certification, they're like, "Okay, class, we're gonna start out with some small-scale flying RC stuff." It's like years
no,
ago.
God, no. I would have given up if I had to fly remote control planes for my first flight lesson.
But that also demonstrates for the guys flying real drones how they just take pilots and throwing them in those chairs is not as easy as one would think.
Well, you
now
also
when
think
you
if
have
it's,
one where you've got like front camera orientation,
it's,
I have flown actual drones as well, and they're easy.
But still, you don't have the physical sensation backup.
that's true, but you still have the.
It's just like flying flight sim, man. It's just that there's something real on the other end.
Like something that'd be cool is if it would transmit the video back to your controller and you can see it on your controller.
And they have those as well. I really am quite interested in getting one myself.
Yeah, I would like to have one of the little RC things that are the goggles, the first-person view, the FPV. And you put the goggles on, everything's like blacked out. All you see is what the copter's seeing. It'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Like
I'm sure I'd have absolutely no problem with that because then I don't get that whole, it's coming at me reversal issue.
Right. And
that was my only problem
are
with it.
expensive, and they have GPS stuff in them, so if you crash them or they go down, whatever, you can go find them.
Yeah, it's just a mental process of getting yourself, oriented to whichever way the airplane's going, and it changes constantly. So you got to think inside that kind of box, and I just haven't trained my brain to do it. But like I say, I've only flown a remote control plane once.
Right. So Geob just posted 9:14 like 10 seconds ago in the chat. I'm trying to figure out the lag here.
Mark.
He already had that in there for 10 seconds after y'all said
Oh,
that.
well, I just saw it now.
I know, yeah. Oh, you saw it? You just saw it refresh now, or you just?
I just saw it load now.
Oh,
Well,
really?
why didn't
Yeah,
you say
it's
something when you
it's
first saw it?
10:15. It's 10:15 right here for me.
Oh, mine's way faster than y'all's then, because like
More
I
than a
saw it
minute.
more than a minute.
9:15. It's yeah.
Me and Hugh seem to be on top of things here.
I'm watching it right now.
I know, right?
It's a
I'm having
game.
bandwidth issues here tonight.
Yeah.
I
How
keep
about?
turning down my. I'm about to turn it down to the lowest bandwidth possible.
Mine's on. I'm on the third one, medium.
Yeah, it might be why I've got like 10 tabs open right now too. So.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm all the way up there. Who's this
Oh.
Mark guy?
I don't know, but he said he had free candy, so we followed him.
Okay.
Oh, and what I really want to get for shooting, talking about cameras and everything, is a POV camera. I want to get this little replay camera. I'm really considering ordering it, but I really don't want to waste all my tax return money on it. So I might just wait till the summer.
Oh,
It's like
about putting it up on your head or something?
Yeah, it's 150. It's only $150. It's 1080, 1080p, HD, and everything, and it has like an adhesive base that comes with it, so it'll like stick around the side of my ear protection, my muffs.
That's cool.
Yeah, and I was actually looking at the field of vision on it. It's not as the field of vision is like 30 degrees less than the contours. But then I was looking, I googled it, and I'm like, what's the human field of vision? And the camera actually is like more than the human field of vision, or like 10 degrees less. So it's gonna be seeing exactly what I'm looking at, pretty much.
Actually, what you need is you just need those glasses with a camera in the middle of it.
Oh God, don't get me started on those. I'll look at those. I'm like, I can tell this is a scam. Like after an hour of looking at them, I'm like, yeah, this isn't gonna work. I did try to order a pair though. I was like, it'd be fun to play around with. I found a cheap pair for like $50.
See, I just need to integrate a drone to my Google Glass.
That'd
Yep.
be fun.
Mm-hmm. Have those kicked off yet? Like, are people buying those a lot now, or is it still?
So actually, they kind of shut down the program.
Yep.
You can't buy them anymore. I'm sure there's going to be kind of a next generation product coming out at some point. Mine are basically used for just face mounted HD camera.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they tried to actually sell me since I'm been a beta tester for quite a while, including Gmail as a beta tester for them. They tried to get me to try the Google Glasses multiple times.
Well, yes, you get to try these for $1,500.
Exactly. Then the last game I got, you can try them for $750.
Yeah.
And then discontinue the program.
A couple of weeks before they discontinued the program, right?
Yep.
Wait, you don't even get to keep them? They just.
No, you keep them. I have a set.
Oh, okay.
And actually, I have prescription lenses in them with the transitions lenses. So when I go to the range, they turn into sunglasses. I'm actually going to use them tomorrow. I'm doing a little bit of shooting, and I'm going to go ahead and film it.
Sweet.
Yeah, it is one of these things where, okay, yes, it's got some neat features. No, it is not ready for the commercial market. It's just really not ready for prime time.
Right. Well, that's good.
Not at that price point,
Hopefully they're making the right decision. They're going to work on it some more and then re-release it.
It's kind of cool going outside at night and turning on the Starfinder thing, and it's like, oh, okay. I know what star that is, so look, there's Jupiter.
That's pretty
that flashy thing is up there.
That big glowing ball. Yeah, and the cool thing about this camera though is that you can switch it from 1080 to 720, and it plugs right into the mini USB port, micro SD card, and it's like
Don't most cameras allow you to change?
Huh?
Don't most cameras allow you to change your resolution?
Well, I know most of the POV cameras that are small like this, I didn't know they did. They may, I don't know. I don't know much about them.
Okay.
Most modern cameras will.
My camera's like really old, my camcorder that I use, so that's probably why.
This is my camcorder.
your phone. Oh, I know my phone takes better videos. Like as long as I don't have to zoom in or anything, or video something far away, my phone takes way better videos than my camera does.
Yeah.
It's so awesome. I love it. In fact, I just ordered a little mount for my camera, or for my phone. It's like $6. That'll hold my phone. I can screw it into a tripod. I'm pretty pumped, so I can do some videos with it.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, I'm looking at chargers right now.
The slow motion camera, the slow motion capabilities of the phones too nowadays are pretty neat. Starting to get pretty advanced for a smartphone, anyways.
Yeah, I haven't bought the 6 yet. I'm still roaming on the 5.
I got the S5, the Galaxy. It's nice.
Okay.
Although I will say,
have a Motorola Triumph from like 2011.
Cork has a Razr. Remember when those were like the biggest thing ever when the Motorola Razrs came out? Everyone's like, it's so thin. I've never had one. I've only had 3 phones actually. I had a Samsung slider phone. Then I had my first smartphone was the iPhone 3GS, and then I got the Galaxy S5. But
I had
you guys go ahead.
I had an iPhone 3G, 4, and 5.
The 4s were really bad to crack. They had the glass back and they were square edges.
Mm-hmm.
I never wanted one. They looked nice though, but I was like, yeah, I never wanted one.
I had a Magpul case on it.
Oh, nice, yeah.
I had no problems.
That's something that I like the Galaxy. This Galaxy S5, all I do is I have this OtterBox shell, and it's just like a single shell is all it is. It's like it just pops right off. That's it. And it does great. Like I dropped it on concrete and all kinds of crap, and it's been fine.
Yeah, I've dropped this one quite a bit. Been beat up, but
yeah, the talking about the slow motion cameras. I've played with the iPhone 6, and I actually like its slow motion camera a little bit better than the one on the Galaxy S5. They're both really good, but the one on the iPhone 6 is just a little bit easier to use, and you can actually one main thing about it is you can get audio. You can't do audio on the S5 with the slow motion, so it's kind of a bummer. Don't get that cool sound effect.
And I'm kind of thinking, should I get that 6 or should I jump to Android phone? Not quite sure what I want to do yet.
Fail. It's like going Windows or Mac. Sooner or later, you're gonna drop the I.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I'm about to say the Apple products, the iPhones were like user-friendly phones, like smartphones for dummies. Is what I felt like whenever I got my Galaxy S5. I got my S5 and I was like, wow, this actually feels like a piece of hardware right here. Like I can do pretty much everything. Like I literally can do everything I can do on my computer from my phone except print stuff. And like
exactly. I mean, it's like Windows versus Mac. I mean, you're paying more money. You're not necessarily getting more, and it's not as universal.
Yeah, but for me, I just have several apps that I really use that I don't. If I get another phone, I'd either have to rebuy the app.
Oh please! Like how many apps do you have? Like, unless you have like $200 worth of apps or something crazy.
Oh yeah. I don't.
Yeah, another 99 cents you can't afford to buy.
Well, I have like some ballistic stuff, and I have like stuff from my car. I got all my fuel mileage, my.
And how much of that stuff are there not, duplicate applications?
There are. It's just getting the data over there.
You know what I did? I emailed it all to myself whenever I switched phones, like all my stuff I needed to keep, which was really nothing. I try not to keep anything too important on my phone.
It's something I couldn't replace, but it's just a pain in the butt.
Yeah, I use a Google Drive to keep all my stuff online.
Because now everybody else can read stuff.
Yeah, well, if they want to see pictures of cats, that's awesome.
I don't have anything.
Printer.
I forget what I put on my. I have like 2 things on my OneDrive, and they're not even important things. It's just something I need to keep.
Well, I got 100 gigabytes free storage, I think. So I'm using it. For me, it's 200 gigs. I can't remember.
It's astronomically large.
Yeah. Considering I have not filled up my 8 gig memory card on my phone yet.
Really?
Yes, really.
I think this is a 60. I think mine's a 64 gig.
I'm just gonna say this: my phone is from 2011. It's not like I have a whole lot of stuff on there besides pictures. And you got to remember, you're dealing with a phone that's 4 years old. You know, it wasn't HD. Everything's in standard definition. You know, I can imagine if it was HD, then yeah, that thing would be filled up in no time.
Yeah, this is a 32 gig, and I have 4.3 gigs left. But I have like well over 2,000 songs and a couple movies and stuff on it.
And
I keep all my songs on my iPod.
Every one of those songs you paid for.
No, I did not.
Of course not.
No, you should see how many.
A lot of them are left from CDs. A lot of them are left from CDs and stuff that I had.
Well, if you had
surprised how many free songs that I have that legally downloaded free on my stuff.
That's true.
If they're CDs, they were paid for then.
Yeah,
that's very true. But
yeah, there's lots of they'll get like Amazon does a thing where every Tuesday where they give away free music.
Mm-hmm.
Check out these bands and hope you buy some songs from them.
Oh no, freaking! That's why they went up on their Prime prices too, because they added the music and stuff like that. And it's awesome. You can like download whole playlists for free. It's great.
Oh yeah.
One bad thing about that is you can't say, "Hey, I want to listen to more songs like this," like kind of like what Pandora has. That'd be nice.
Well, then Google has the greatest gift to music called YouTube.
Exactly. You can watch it live and listen to it.
But then you can't be like, okay, I want to listen to something like this. I mean, that's one thing I really like about Pandora.
Yeah, well, I don't. Why not like Pandora with
what?
Like let's say.
I actually pay the $3 a month or whatever it is.
So do I.
For the Pandora thing with no commercials. I mean, it's outstanding. I will tell you, they absolutely freak out if you pay for their service and you start streaming off of 2 devices at the same time, though. I did that last night. I actually launched Pandora on my Google Glass while it was playing on my computer and got an email from them saying, "Don't do that."
Really?
But you can't use it on more than one device?
At the same time.
At the same time? That's
at the same time, yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you stop one and start the other one within a second, it's fine. But you launch 2 at the same time. They go, watch yourself. It's not like they totally freaked out and said we're going to ban your account, but they said, don't make a practice of this.
Yeah, I like it because I listen to it all day at work, and yeah, it just
don't
works for
share
me.
it with your wife where your wife's streaming at work or something and you're streaming.
Yeah. Well, I really don't have that option, but yeah. Yeah, I like it because on the regular Pandora it's like 40 hours a month you can listen to it, and after the first week I'm like, okay, I gotta buy this. So.
Yeah. By the way, I spent 85 cents more than I would have on my. Well, actually, less than that, I would pay tax. Actually, it saved me money because I was actually going to buy the.
Actually, I'm saying you're listening to my Pandora right now.
Yeah, I was going to say I was actually going to buy a Lego from the Star Wars Rebels series of the Walker from that. So that's why I got the copter instead. I didn't get that because I'm like jonesing for Lego Star Wars, but I don't want they're cool looking, but I don't want anything from stupid cartoons. I want it from the movies.
they're saying over Gun Channels that the 8-track is where it's at. But, I mean, if you're gonna go old school, you might as well go all out and go record, vinyl.
No, record or vinyl is popular again.
Yeah, you can't beat that sound.
No, you cannot beat the sound of vinyl.
Nope. You just digitalized and then compared to vinyl, there's
it was not only digitalized; it's been compressed into the file. Yeah. Even FLAC, which
sounds like a huge bandwidth drop.
Yeah. FLAC does. That's another form Still, that's uncompressed, but still does not compare to a record.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Actually, I sold. This is how popular record players are. I actually sold a record player from the 70s that my father bought for $400. Mono.
Yep.
Mono record player.
Right
Yeah.
on.
All that stuff's coming back. It's
Yep, $400 for one record player that I could not get to work with any electronics, and this guy's gonna rewire it, make it stereo.
Mhm.
But
That's cool.
when my dad bought it, it was top of the line. There was a problem with it.
I know.
There was a mono output.
I know several of my friends that going out and getting brand new music on vinyl.
Yep. I almost bought Weird Al's newest album on vinyl, but then realized it's Weird Al.
Yeah. He does comedy. He doesn't do music.
He does music. It's just you can listen to it as well canned as you can anything else. And I've actually seen Weird Al live, and yes, it is. He actually has a band. In case you didn't realize it, Dano, he actually does have a band. Yeah, it's get a good record player, and dang, yeah, even everybody wants vintage stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Better sound. This is try to find a needle for that record player. Good luck, buddy.
Is everyone hearing Quark sound like he fell into the digital blender, or is it just me?
I can hear him clear as day.
Digital blender.
Really? Okay. You know what? I'm gonna reconnect then.
Okay. I can't believe I'm gonna have this freaking Monday. I don't even won't even have to wait 48 hours. That's the amazing part. I'll be here like 2 o'clock.
I gotta wait till Wednesday for mine.
Because you didn't get the awesome red one.
No, it's called I Live in the Middle of the Country.
I live in a flyover state as well.
Okay, that's much better. I guess I just had a weird connection.
Yeah. Well, you live in Alabama. That's your fault.
Me?
Yes.
I wish I was in Alabama.
Or Arkansas.
Arkansas, yeah.
Yeah, same difference, just different inbreeding.
Yeah.
Instead of being,
But
father-daughter, it's cousins.
Yeah, maybe that's why I'm thinking I don't have any cousins and living in Arkansas.
I've actually had
Okay.
the joy of going to West Memphis, Arkansas.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Okay, if I do... Oh, I could have gotten that red one free rush shipping.
So I'm going to the range
You
tomorrow.
still have time to cancel your order and get the red one.
Nah. That's all right. I don't want to be like you, Quark.
Nobody does.
I want to be like Khalib.
Doesn't Cleep have the green one?
Yep, that's the one I'm getting.
What are you guys talking about?
The quad copper.
Heard my name mentioned. Oh yeah, the green one. Yeah, that's what I have.
I got the red one.
I
had
did.
my paracord bracelet just for the red one.
Yeah.
I could get a red one on Monday, but I'll be like Khalib and get it on Wednesday.
I'm not getting anything on Wednesday. Well, I hope I am. I hope I'm getting my stuff from Dylan Precision. That'd be really nice. I got it by Wednesday. Be a big surprise.
What'd you
I
order?
still got to pay for and print out your label. I can actually see if I got your address still on my phone.
I took a picture of the letter I sent to you, remember? Because whenever I sent you a picture of the patch I sent you.
Yeah, but you expect me to read this off? Let's see. Ballistic.
No, I too, yeah.
A picture of the food, 5 cats on my lap.
Anyways, what were you saying? What did you ask me what I ordered from Dylan?
There's
Yeah.
ice.
Well, I ordered my 40 caliber dies, another tool head for my press, so that I had something to put the dies in. I ordered their little bench wrench, the little 1-inch wrench that's got the for their dies. I ordered that, and then I ordered the locator pins and the powder funnel for 40. That way, I
That's
didn't
not
have,
bad.
because you can use the same shell plate. You can use a 9mm shell plate for 40 caliber.
Yep,
So I didn't have to order a conversion kit. I saved like $20 by not having to buy another shell plate.
that works.
Yeah, and if it wasn't for that, I would have ordered it from eBay, all the stuff from eBay, and got faster shipping. But I was like, it's gonna be like $20 cheaper to get from Dylan. So I was like, I'll just wait. I was like, I'm gonna be patient for that.
I understand. Yeah, I really like my lock and load
Yeah.
because you don't have to worry about the convert. Well, you have the conversion. You don't have to worry about those plates on the top.
Tool heads.
Yeah, tool heads. Thanks.
Right. Yeah, the little bushing dies.
Yep.
Yeah, I did like that whenever I was researching it.
Got it.
What was that?
This is
I just said Khalid Hussein, then I got the rest of your address here.
Yeah, I got your address on my phone. I'll go on Monday and get a box for these.
When he says Monday, he really means Friday, Quark.
I didn't say which week.
Just exactly.
Let's see, I sent his out on the 8th. He sent his out on the 18th.
So it wasn't 2 weeks, it was 10 days. Exactly.
I think it was the 18th. When was the picture taken?
I don't remember.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, you took a picture of the envelope on the 8th.
Huh?
That was it. You took a picture of the envelope on the 8th.
Yeah, I took a picture of it on the night that I packaged it, because I was like, is this right? Before I send it.
Nice.
You mailed it.
Do you have the tracking information still?
No, it was just regular first class.
And how do you know whenever I mailed it?
21st.
Really? Was it that long?
Yeah.
Dang. Sorry.
You had your patch like 2 weeks until you actually mailed mine. I know. I gave you a hard time with the patch.
Mm-hmm. Well, I hope I made up for it by ordering all this stuff for you through Amazon.
and you'll get that on Monday.
Not only did that, he got $4.50, and he's getting a $20 Monkey's Fist.
Monty's Fist.
Monkey's Fist.
Yeah, can't complain.
Now, if I don't get that Blade Guard, you're gonna be like, check it with Amazon again. And
Morgan, if you don't get Blade Guard, I will send you my freaking extra one, just so I don't have to deal with freaking.
Like that was difficult.
But you might get it. Hey, but you might get it 2 weeks later.
Look at he's complaining. Not only did he get, $925.
I'm just giving you a hard time, Corp. I don't care.
Buy me another thing on Amazon. I sent him $4.50, so it didn't cost him anything.
I don't care. Just messing with you. Actually, I would rather tell Amazon about it, because then I don't have to worry about sending it to you. They'll just send it right to you. Like, here, send this to this address. What are you listening to, Quark?
I'm not listening to anything.
Who's that, Sean? What is he listening to?
Pandora.
Oh,
Is it like Hawaiian music?
No, that's Katy Perry.
no, this is Lord.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Oh, I just thought some of the Cubans down there were getting a Saturday night party going.
Oh, yeah. I actually
Careful.
like that song.
Don't get us copyright trouble in here now.
No, that was just a small intro under fair use doctrine.
Yeah.
Oh, this is what I picked up the other day. This is cool. I picked up a 38 special round off the range that had been primer's been struck, but the round's still in it.
Really?
and you can see this is. Oh wait, no, this is one of the squibs that my friend had. Never mind. His dad apparently. I don't know if his dad
Got a
loaded the
bullet
ammo.
puller?
Yeah, no, like his dad apparently. I don't know if his dad loaded them or if his dad got them from a guy he knew, because like it was ammo he had from a long time ago. So my friend came over to shoot his little Smith & Wesson 357. We had some 38 special ammo, and like half of them did not have any powder in them. And we got there and we go click, and you hear the little primer go off. Wait about 10 seconds. I had a wooden dowel, and it was doing enough that the bullet was leaving the case and it was keeping the cylinder from rotating. So you top the bullet back into the case, rotate it, take it out. We did like 25. We did like 30 of them.
Oh, good.
Check to make sure that there's actually powder in the case, because there probably is.
There's
I got wet.
There's not. That's what we just said. There isn't any. There wasn't any.
So,
Apparently he was trying to.
yeah, about 8 months ago, Eric, our lawyer, he has he's out the range with me. He's got his 30-06, and he's got these reloads that someone had given him.
I'm glad.
And so I get behind the rifle. I get behind his rifle. It's like the first time I've ever shot 30-06. So I get behind the rifle. I lay in on the target, with the scope, and I pull the trigger, and something just didn't feel right. Well, the bolt shattered.
What?
A fricking double charge.
Oh my God.
How can you double charge a 30-06?
Well, it's an overcharge at least.
Okay.
I don't know if it's
Well,
double charge,
what
but
kind
it's
of
an
powder?
overcharge fricking
No,
round.
it's true. What kind of powder? If it's a real dense powder.
It's why I like to use if you want to use a powder that's not very dense, if you want to be able to safe side. But
So
that's
take
why you don't
powder,
take
get
it. That's
powder,
why.
make sure you get some there.
That is why I do not take other people's reloads or anything like that,
Oh,
or
yeah,
I
that
don't
goes-
give my reloads or sell my
I do
reloads to
have
anybody.
a question for Sean. Did the friend that this person that gave Eric the ammo, did he have a thing against lawyers?
Well, yeah. Here's the funny thing. The same guy. Eric had come down to bring me a 4570, the one that hangs on my wall now. This guy was selling the 4570s, a bunch of reloads for it. Had a bunch of 30-06 reloads and stuff. He was selling off a bunch of his dad's old stuff, and his dad was an avid reloader. But somehow this bad round was in that batch of 30-06. I'm like, after that I'm like, show me the rest of these reloads. And the 4570 reloads were pristine. They're perfect. They're good. I've been shooting them. The 30-06 reloads had corrosion on them. They were awful. They were like in a bad ammo can that didn't seal or something and had been there for 30 years.
Yuck.
So I don't know. I really
pulled
don't know if it was an overcharge or if it was just something wrong with it. But that thing, it just destroyed his gun. So we actually, and it was one of those like 425, our 242.
742.
742 Remingtons.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Bushmasters.
So I got a hold of one of the major, one of the Remington people, told him what happened. He was well aware of who Florida Carry is and all that stuff, and told him what happened to our lawyer's gun, and they were kind enough to, even though those guns are way out of warranty and anything from them, but they were kind enough to hook us up with a brand new Remington 750 for him. So
Remington did?
Nice.
Yeah, so they hooked him up with that. We went out to some of the other suppliers and manufacturers, put a nice Vortex scope on it, just built him up a full new rifle, got a Bradley cheek rest, for free from the Bradley cheek rest guys, built him up a phenomenal new rifle, and surprised him with it.
That's nice.
Tell him not to use that same ammo.
Yep.
No. Also bought him like 200 rounds. I just went out of my pocket and we bought and I bought them 200 rounds of the Federal Fusion deer ammo.
There you go.
Yeah, now tell him to take the bullet puller and pull all those bullets and empty the powder out and be safe.
Yeah, you can reuse
But
them.
I'm still shooting that same guy's reloads for the 4570 on that Marlin. It was a 1972 built Marlin 1895, and that gun is just outstanding.
What kind of action is it?
Liver action.
Liver action. Yeah.
Yep.
That's cool. How many does it hold? Like 6?
It's 4 rounds.
4. Dang. Yeah, the thing is so long, probably couldn't fit that many in there.
Yeah.
Now, Sean. Yeah, Sean. Just a real quick question here. ZBC asks, so Sean, what are you taking to the range tomorrow?
Tomorrow I'm taking the 308 AR, my Remington 700 308 police model, and a couple of 45 handguns. Gonna do a little bit of rifle shooting and a little bit of pistol shooting.
I'm also going to the range tomorrow. Well, my front yard is the range, but I'm just gonna be shooting my Glock.
I'm gonna shoot my XDM 45, my Glock 30S, and my XDS 45.
Nice. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I went to reload my empty magazines for the. And I'm going to bring one of my ARs. One of my standard 223 ARs or 5.56 ARs. I went to reload the magazines this evening, and it was like, box of 55 grain, box of 72 grain green tips. You know what? I'm going to use the 55s tomorrow. I'm just going to save this down for now.
Now, have you actually written the ATF?
I'm sorry?
Have you contacted the ATF about that with your opinions?
Hell, I put out a thing to all of our members telling them where to email and giving them a sample letter.
Yeah. I've emailed, faxed, all that stuff.
No, you only can.
They only count one as one, so
I'm about to
they
say.
only count all of it as one.
Yeah, because I already sent an email, so I can't really. I mean, there's really. But I've been sharing all the links and stuff, and contacting my state representatives. And then I did 3 things. I can't remember. Contacting my state representative, sent them an email, and then I contacted the ATF. And there was one other thing I did. I can't remember.
I actually talked to my congressman's aide.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm sure they are getting tens of thousands of letters right now.
I hope they are.
I was reading GOA sent me an update email or something. I think that's who it was. They said that they're like, so I forget how many hours behind. They're like several thousand faxes behind the ATF is, because they only can apparently process like 1 per minute.
Good.
So yeah.
And that's just the fax. I mean, who still uses fax?
Yeah, I feel sorry for the poor intern that has to keep fitting in a new paper.
And toner.
Toner, yeah.
He's gonna be pulling a all-night shift, just sitting there putting paper and inking.
That's why it's the intern's job.
Exactly.
They're not paying you.
And they're probably sitting here going, "Wow, we didn't get this much blowback on the 7N6."
Well, that still pisses me off. I did all this stuff with 7N6 as well. And what really makes me mad is
when they did the 7N6 thing, I called it at that time. I'm like, shit, they're saying this because somebody came out with a 7N6 pistol model, and the AR-15 pistol model's been out for even longer than that. They're gonna do it. They're gonna do it.
And that guy who made them didn't. Like, I'm doing it on purpose and whatever. He's like, I'm gonna do it again. You know, that was a big mess too.
Yeah, and here's the irony though. The M995 actual armor piercing 5.56 rounds, they banned that a long time ago.
Yep.
Well, and in the 7N6, if you actually go by caliber, it's smaller than a 22 caliber. It's like a 21 caliber. So even in their
and the
definition,
actual 5.56 projectile is
no 5.45. The 5.45 is actually 21.
oh
The 7
really?
and 6. Yeah, it's a 5.45, and the 223 is actually a .224.
Oh, so the 7 and 6 band is invalid as well.
Yeah.
Oh my God! So I can tell you right now, a lot of people contemplating lawsuits don't even realize that, but that's going to change Monday.
Good.
I'd never pulled the technical technical stats on the thing, and I don't think anybody else who's likely to file a lawsuit had either. So
Yeah.
I'm going to pull it up and get it to the right people.
Let's see, bullet diameter. Oh, on Wikipedia it comes out to be .22 exactly. I always thought it was .21. Dang it.
Okay. So
But still.
so.
But I mean that's Wikipedia.
All right. I'm gonna have to go find out for sure. But if it's .221, they've got a leg to stand on. If it's .22, it's debatable. If it's .209 or .219, they're in trouble.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it doesn't apply to anything under 22 caliber.
Smaller than 22.
Yeah, and that's the problem. It's smaller than 22, not 22 or less, if I remember right. I'm gonna have to go look at the law.
So that means I could make take like a 17 Remington or something like that, and get like a steel.
Do one of those little 4mm European little plinking things and crank it up to like 10,000 feet per second or something.
Well, yeah, they have those 17 Fireball and 17 Remington. All those guns are like, small rifle cases with 17 bullet on them.
Yeah. Let's call one a 17 ATF and make it out of a pure steel core.
Yes.
Just to piss them off.
That's great. Yeah.
And push that bullet up to 8,000 feet per second.
Okay, so yeah, here's a 17 Remington Fireball, and it's like
neck down a 50 caliber case for it.
Someone actually did that. I've heard. I've heard. I forget who it was.
I'm joking, but it shouldn't surprise me that something I would joke about someone would do.
I'm pretty sure 50 BMG neck down to 17. Let's see. Apparently, here it is. Okay, you gotta see.
Okay.
What was it? The 17 FTW?
Yeah, that's a long link, but that's the link. I think the picture that I
Holy crap! All right, here is a 5.45.
Yeah. We
Oh, you can't see it, but it's.
We took a 30mm cannon case and necked it down to 17.
Yeah. Yeah, but this right now is .219.
I'd love to see the chamber on that gun.
Oh, I know, right? It's gonna be like a huge throat, or right until the very end, right until where the rifling engages. It's gonna be like super tiny.
Oh, you're talking about one of those.
That's a lot of gas, I guess, though.
Must be made of unobtainium.
Exactly.
I'm talking about that 50 cal neck down to 17.
And it looks like they shortened it too, though. They shortened well, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe they do shorten it a little bit, but.
Yeah, because it had a shotgun 12 gauge sitting right next to it.
Well, here's another one. Here's the forum link, and it. Oh, let's see. Look at that one. It looks like they didn't shorten it any. Well, not much, anyways. Because it looks about the right height compared to that 30-06 round. Apparently, that was a Ackley. It was invented by P.O. Ackley, which doesn't surprise me. Okay, someone in this forum is saying it was invented in the 1960s by P.O. Ackley to set a world record for firing bullets at over 5,000 feet per second.
Jeez.
It failed to reach the desired velocity, but reached 4,600 feet per second with a 50-grain bullet and 105 grains of H570 powder.
And how long of a barrel?
No, they didn't say. They just said it is based on the 378 Weatherby Magnum cartridge case, so it's not a 50 BMG case in this case.
Yeah. You gotta make like a 60-inch barrel for that 50 cal neck down.
To burn on the powder, yeah.
Quick question, how many batteries does that remote take? Just so I know I have enough.
4 AA.
4 AA? Okay.
There you go. Yep. I need to order some more though now you remind me, because I don't know if the ones I have in there are still any good.
Order? AA batteries?
You know, not order, buy. Wait, you know what I meant. I'll probably, actually, we have some rechargeable ones. Actually, I think that's what's in there now is my dad. My dad has some rechargeable ones he uses for his fishing stuff. I think I may have jacked them from him. I don't know. Those things are handy.
Hey, what's wrong with ordering AA batteries? That's what Amazon's for, right?
Exactly.
Oh, it comes up to 219.
I'm measuring it right now.
It does come to 219. That's hilarious.
219. And if I spin it, it'll go 219 down to 2185.
You should argue that. You should go back. You should be like, 7 and 6 band is illegitimate.
Yeah.
Yep.
Does not meet the requirements spelled out in the Gun Control Act of what? Is it 86 or 68? Which one is it?
Is that 60? No, is that 86?
84?
I don't know which one it was. One of them.
Back whenever I was still very young, and before Caleb was born.
Exactly.
Yeah, it would be 68 or 40 or 84. Because, you know, the one after JFK was assassinated, and then the one after Reagan was shot. Wasn't it? No, that's a break. Never mind. That was a little later.
All right. Well, I mean,
Before
the technical spec for it is 5.6 millimeter, which is .2204.
Oh.
0.2205 actually, if we round. So yeah, it's we never went for it.
Damn it.
Yeah, you never win that one. Never mind. Your digital calipers are off.
Doesn't matter what the bullets actually are. It matters what the technical spec says.
Yep.
I got you.
Or his calipers could be off that fraction of a millimeter.
Yeah, you need a micrometer. You're going to get a real true
Well, it's supposed to go to...
But even then, that's just ones that were cast a little, you know, a little too small. The actual technical spec is .220472.
Oh my God. That's...
That was 072.
They should have made it a 5.5 or 5.44 millimeter.
Oh yeah, if they did it 5.59, it would probably be fine.
So the 545, does that mean there's not any more spam cans of it, or is there still other spam can top surplus ammo?
Well, the thing is, the 545 is actually a 5.6 millimeter bullet.
Yeah, 545. All the spam can stuff was 7 and 6. All of it had that mild steel core.
Yeah. So there's like no 545 surplus ammo in the market.
Correct.
God, I bet that killed the AK-74, like everything.
No, it's still about the same amount as the 7.62.
Yeah, it's gone up. Before you could get that, you know, the surplus stuff, it was like, how many, 12,000 and some odd rounds for like $150?
It was they come in 1,080.
Or okay, 1,080 for like, you know, like $150 on sale.
So what? Now you just gotta buy Tula or Wolf, something like that, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, you still can buy the 7 and 6. It's still out there.
Oh yeah,
But you just can't import it. And it's instead of it being like $150 for 110, it's like 214 or something like that.
Yeah.
So I mean, between the surplus and non-surplus, you're talking about $30-40.
Yeah. Well, the thing I was gonna buy a 74 instead of a 47 because surplus ammo was so cheap.
Yep.
Then I decided. Then I saw the price of the magazines. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
I completely changed my mind.
Magazines are like $40.
Yeah.
Like this is a Tula Plum. I think this is like $50.
Is that an AK-74 mag?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I've shot 74. I've actually shot more of the 74 than I have of the 47, and it's a blast to shoot.
I've never shot the AK-74. I just shot 47 for the first time the other day.
Okay, think about your AR with less recoil.
Right, that's what I've heard.
Yeah, I have a Tontil, and then I have a Bulgarian parts kit upstairs I need to build out.
Yeah. Well, the acquaintance of mine and threw a red dot on his. Mm-hmm. And the thing was just amazing. Just so amazingly fun to shoot with that red dot. It's like.
And they're so flat shooting out to about 500 yards.
Yep.
You know how, like, in your AR or AK, basically muzzle to 300, you're good. This is muzzle to 500, you're good, and you don't have to adjust for anything.
That thing was on target.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting there at the range. You're not supposed to cross the lanes, but crossing lanes just because it was so accurate.
Yeah. I chronographed the 7 and 6, and it was coming out of my Tontil, which is a little over 16-inch barrel at about 3,100 feet per second.
Dang.
53 grain projectile.
That's some cooking ammo. Wow. That is moving on.
Yep.
Just flat. Is it pretty flat shooting then? I mean.
Out to about 500.
Probably a little bit flatter than the 223 then. At least that round itself.
Well, that and these are they're 60 grain.
Depends on the ballistic coefficient if how much drag it has on it.
They're long projectiles.
Okay. So the max spec for 5.56 is actually 5.7.
Huh.
Yeah. These are really long projectiles. I mean, heck, you can see right here, that is about the normal length of a 55 grain projectile, and that's what's sticking out of the case. So
it's unnaturally long for the size of the cartridge case.
Yep. And all the 7 and 6 stuff, there's an air pocket up here at the beginning, at the tip of it. Mm-hmm. So that's why it yaws so much when it hits flesh.
It's called the poison bullet because of that.
Yep.
You know what? God help us. The ATF ever figures out the max spec for a 22 is bigger than 22.
Uh-oh. Well, I don't think they have to worry about it. You can't buy 22 anyway.
22, what's that?
It's gold, which I still don't understand that. We're 2+ years after. I still don't understand that.
I haven't even looked for it. I don't even think about buying it anymore. I'm just like, if I want to buy it, I'll go pay that. I'll go pay just a little extra.
Every shop locally that had 22 on the shelf no longer even put stickers up for 22.
We have it here. We have it here, but you pay what you would pay for like match grade 22 ammo. You pay those prices for like regular 22 ammo.
Yeah, my Cabela's, just give you an example. They have a sign where where they would keep the 22, where they normally kept the 22, and this is go see associate.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see gun. The gun person. What do they call it?
It's funny. I just wish powder was like back the way it was, like all of it. Like I wish I could go to the gun store and literally just walk over and just be like, oh, I think I'm gonna try using this powder.
I can.
Same here.
Not completely. Like I mean, like everything, all brands.
Rifle powder is almost back. It's the pistol powder.
Yeah, rifle powder is pretty much.
I showed you a picture.
I know.
And the reason pistol powder isn't is because pistol and shotgun use the same powder.
Yep.
So you have two sets of shooters. That and who's going to go out and blow through, 200 or 300 rounds 2 or 3 times a week of rifle? You're not going to do it.
How about that? The max spec for a 22 long rifle is actually bigger than a 5.56.
Really?
Isn't it 224 or something like that? Or
actually, max spec for 224 is max spec for a 5.56. 225 is max for 22 long rifle.
Really?
Next, we're not going to be able to use any 22.
Now, here's the thing.
But it's rimfire, so I don't think it counts.
Now, here's what's interesting about all that. It's going to come down to a court analyzing what was the intent of Congress when they said 22 caliber. Was it an actual measurement or the 22 caliber bullet as it is commercially available? If you do the intent of the legislature, they're going to say that it encompasses any round that is a 22 long rifle or short.
Yeah, anything that's 220 or 222.
Now, if that is the case, then we present that 22 caliber is actually is up to 22.5 by its maximum specification, and 5.56 is 22.4 at its maximum specification. Therefore, 5.56 is actually a smaller round than a 22 long rifle.
Same with 7 and 6.
And the same with the 7 and 6. And shit, I gotta talk to the lawyers. Damn you all!
You don't pay him for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
The great thing about our lawyers is I hardly ever pay any of them. Usually they do everything pro bono and collect money when they win. I will tell you that there are other organizations that do pay their lawyers even when they don't win, but they pay them at a greatly reduced rate.
Yeah.
Minimum wage. Here you go.
The biggest rock star lawyers that you know of in the Second Amendment community give gigantic discounts to the organizations.
I bet they do.
Yeah, what do you think about that poor 72-year-old in New Jersey?
Oh, your first problem is you live in New Jersey.
Yep.
And own any form of firearm.
Yeah. But classifying a black powder musket, yeah.
And if somebody doesn't step in and, if the governor doesn't step in and just say, you know what, leave this guy alone, then he needs to be run out of a rail. Unfortunately, New Jersey isn't, New Jersey's worse than New York.
And you got Chris Christie contemplating a presidential run.
God.
Which might get Chris Christie to do something, but God, look how much it took for him to do something with the guy that was just moving between houses, and even then he didn't give him a pardon. He just commuted his sentence. He's still a criminal under the law, still a felon, and now prohibited from owning guns because he only had a commuted sentence, not a full pardon.
Yeah, I feel so bad for him.
So he's lost his gun rights.
Yeah.
Yep. For black powder.
Yeah. What's the minimum sentence? 3 years, max of 10 years, or 3.5. I mean, that's basically a life sentence for a guy 72.
I mean, fortunately, our guy here in Florida, Norman, at least the open carry thing was only a misdemeanor, so he didn't lose his gun rights. He still has his concealed carry license.
Mm-hmm.
If the current court ruling that we just got stands, he's still branded a criminal.
Yeah.
And we ain't standing for it.
Yeah, there are some asinine laws. I read the Wisconsin law correctly. You can conceal carry a handgun without a permit and only get charged with a misdemeanor. But if you're in possession of a butterfly knife or a switchblade, that's a felony.
Well, at least we don't have any problems with butterfly knives and switchblades in Florida.
Yeah, I know. I just find that asinine. And
except for we still have some counties and cities trying to regulate them, which they're going to be in for a very rude awakening when I sue them over it, because only the legislature can regulate the right to bear arms in Florida. Problem is, these lower court judges, I always lose at the lower court. This is the first appellate case that we've lost, but we ain't nearly done yet. It just means we have to go to Florida Supreme Court, and the judge really just totally screwed it up. They conducted what they call intermediate scrutiny analysis, and it was supposed to be of the open carry ban statute. Well, instead, they analyzed a completely different statute. They pulled a bait and switch. They put the statute that allows the military, police, hunters, campers, and fishermen to carry without a license. They analyzed that statute and then said, okay, you can ban open carry because this other statute is okay. And didn't analyze the right statute. So, hopefully the Florida Supreme Court will hear it, or they'll at least, in the Court of Appeals, rehear it.
So how long do you guys have open carry, hopefully?
If I don't get it through the court, we're gonna bring another open carry bill next year in the legislature.
Yeah, because you'll be the 45th state to allow open carry.
46.
46. Yeah, 46. It's actually gonna be the 45th.
Who's gonna be 45th?
It's just us,
Texas.
It's just us, South Carolina, Illinois, New York, and California.
Yep.
Isn't that crazy how South Carolina and Illinois, or South Carolina and Florida, like two of the southern states that you'd think would be like pretty pro-gun or less?
Well, here's the thing: they banned open carry in Florida, Texas, and South Carolina right after during Reconstruction to keep black people from carrying guns.
Yep.
In fact, if you have a concealed carry license, you have it because these were originally enacted so that only people of good moral character could get a license, which meant you weren't black. The concealed carry licensing is the last of the Jim Crow laws that are still on the books, generally throughout the country. I mean, there's a few of them still around, but the concealed carry license is the most widespread Jim Crow law. It's just instead of repealing the law, they said, oh, well, now we're just going to apply it. Since we can't just take it away from black people, now we're just going to apply it to everyone.
Yeah. Now, I got just a quick question for you, Sean, because I know there's a couple of counties in my state that have blade length limits on their knives.
What state do you live in?
Wisconsin.
I don't know much about Wisconsin law.
Yeah, but it's just one of these weird things where I've got a concealed carry, permit, which does not list. I can carry a knife concealed legally with the permit, which does not limit blade length. But there are cities, that do, like Milwaukee.
Right. So there is the concept of supremacy. The city or county cannot generally take away what the state has granted.
Okay.
By an explicit grant. So if your concealed carry license says that you may carry a knife, and including a knife that falls within this category, then that law cannot be applied to you as a licensee. However, it may be applicable to someone who doesn't have a concealed carry license.
Yep, that's what I was thinking myself. So I just wanted to make sure.
And again, for clarity, I'm not a lawyer, so take everything I say as bullshit. But
no,
I'm pretty good about this stuff.
Because I think it's kind of
that was my legal disclaimer.
yeah. I was thinking it was kind of stupid that I can carry a firearm, but yet if I had a knife that was 3 inches, that's somehow more deadly than a firearm. And more of a threat than a firearm. That which doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Well, last year's gun rights policy conference was in Chicago. So I went there armed with nothing but a 2 3/4 inch bladed knife.
Yeah, no, that was before carry was legal, and you have to get a stupid out-of-state, whatever the price of that, $300 bucks.
Actually, it was a 2.5 inch bladed knife.
Yep.
Well, and Illinois doesn't recognize anybody as out of state.
Correct. You have to actually get an Illinois out-of-state.
Well, and then up in Chicago, they don't recognize
in
that
job. I have 3 places I regularly travel to for my job. Washington, D.C. and Maryland, and Utah. So I go to Utah, and I can carry anything I want. Hell, I could openly carry if I wanted to while I was there. I go to D.C. and Maryland, and I'm in the People's Republic where I can't carry anything. Actually, TSA took a knife from me that I'd had since basic training.
Oh man, that sucks.
The TSA guy was actually really nice, and was actually really nice about it. That they took it away, and I actually got the supervisor, and the supervisor actually had a little bit of sympathy for me because it was stuck in a little fold of my bag that I had actually flown down with it in my carry-on bag because nobody found it, and they found it and found the right fold in my bag that it just gotten stuck in, and I thought I'd lost this knife years ago. I'm like, man, this is a knife I bought in basic training, and the TSA supervisor was ex-military too. He said, so he took the knife. He said, "Give me your address." And a couple of weeks later, it showed back up in the mail.
Oh, that was cool.
That's awesome.
But the guys before this supervisor showed up, I mean, they were like ready to put me in handcuffs because I had a fucking Swiss Army knife.
Yep.
At least the supervisor was a reasonable guy. I'm like, man, I bought this thing in basic training. He's like, nah, I ain't doing this. He's like, give me the knife, give me your address. And he sent it. It was about 2 weeks before he finally sent it, but I was very happy to get it back because it has a lot of sentimental value,
I'm actually surprised they don't have stuff like that at airports where you could have a little post office there and box it up and ship it back to yourself.
Some airports do have little little boxes at the point where you can buy postage and stuff. I had the same problem years ago in the Daytona Beach airport, and the airport provided an envelope. You get caught with a pocket knife or something. They give you an envelope and they pay for the postage, and you can mail it to yourself.
That's cool.
So I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that should be at every freaking airport.
It was at Washington Reagan.
And
yeah, that guy is on my Christmas card list for life. If I even knew his name.
Did he have a return address?
No, he didn't. He was going out on a limb helping me out, but it was really kind of one of these, one vet to another vet type of deals.
Well, I'm glad you got your knife back. Yeah, I mean, if they had those.
When I said, look, this is a knife I bought in basic training, you know, I mean, you guys aren't going to prosecute me for having a freaking Swiss Army knife, right? And you know, the first guy was like, well, we might, but the supervisor was like, no, give me the knife, give me your address, I get you covered.
Good.
I mean, remember, this is the same place where they prosecute active duty military guys for having spent brass in their car.
True.
I just thought of a business opportunity.
I mean, really, what are you going to do with spent brass?
Yeah, exactly.
Cut a hole in someone? I don't know.
Yeah, right outside the TSA gates, just open up a thing for people to mail their packages back. Charge them $10 to send a $5 package back to themselves.
Mm-hmm. Just double the postage.
Like I said, some of them have those things.
Every airport needs one of those.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've seen some of the stuff that's the TSA confiscates. I'm like, that's $100 knife that they, I actually saw a Benchmade get confiscated, and the guy just let it go. Benchmades are not cheap. And you can imagine if it was, cost you $10 to send that back to yourself because you forgot it was in your pocket or in your bag, or.
Well, like those little credit card knives. I was walking into the airport and I was like, oh crap, I gotta go back to the car because I forgot I always have one in my wallet and I just forgot it.
I actually made it through. I made it through both with mine in my wallet.
I wasn't gonna chance it. I mean, I could have replaced it real quick, but oh well.
I got it for free, so I was kind of risking it. It was free, it's cheap, it's one of those little survival type ones that's just, it's got a whole 1-inch blade side on it. It's not like it's anything deadly, but and they actually didn't take it out of my wallet, which kind of surprised me. But then again, it looks like a rectangle, just a metal piece of, a rectangle metal piece.
Mm-hmm.
I did leave my keys at home, which have, like all my stuff on it, so.
Yeah, I usually keep my keys in the car in the airport.
Well, good. I know which car to rob.
Yep.
I got a nice taxi to the. Actually, my relative drove me to the airport, so I had to worry about. They drove me there and picked me up. I didn't have to worry about keys. I left them at the relative's house.
Yeah, I flew out of Springfield, Missouri, going to Florida, and 6 days came back. Parking was $65 for a long term. I was like, what the hell?
Exactly.
That's nuts.
I had been better off taking a car service.
Yeah, with two of us flying down and everything, it would have been cheaper if they would have paid for my my mileage if I just drove down.
And the buddy, that's all he does is he just calls a car service, take him to the airport. But of course, he does live in New Jersey. So I don't blame him for calling a car service.
Right,
he's not a good person, so.
I'm going to go ahead and jump off the ledge here. I'm going to pick up a 8-inch 300 blackout barrel and put it underneath a 14-inch handguard. And I'm going to put my Saker can on it, so the can will stick out about 2 inches beyond the handguard. I won't be able to shoot it without the can on it, but.
Won't the can have to be pinned?
No, not if it's a pistol.
Do what now?
Not if it's a pistol, he won't have to be pinned.
Well, I'm going back and forth whether or not to, buy the stamp and do the Form 1 or whatever and SBR it, or pistolize the bad boy.
Yeah, I thought you were going for just a rifle length.
Yeah, well, it'll be, yeah. With the can attached, which will be the only way I can fire it, it'll be rifle length, but the can's still going to be removable because I want to use it on my other guns.
Exactly.
Now, I wonder if you pinned and welded the can to it, would it be legal?
If you, my thoughts are, if you could break the can apart, I think it would be illegal because it's not the full 16 inches.
But if you couldn't take the body off, wouldn't it be just like any other? If you pull the core out,
it all depends.
The body.
But it all depends on where that body separates to pull the core out.
Now, if you're pulling the core out, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you could like take off a muzzle cap and pull the core out from the muzzle, but actually have the rest of it welded to the barrel,
I would think that'd be.
I'd say it's I'd say it's legal.
If that edge, that leading edge, is more than 16 inches or longer.
Yeah, exactly.
With the cap off.
And let's see, it's an 8. I'm actually looking at an 8.5-inch barrel, plus the can, which is I think 7.5 inches.
But does your can screw? Are you going to use the threads on the barrel to screw it in?
Well, that's the thing. If it's pinned and welded, it's just like a pinned and welded muzzle device on a 14.5-inch barrel.
True.
It stretches it out.
Yeah.
So if you got the overall length of the thing, including the can permanently mounted to it, I'd say it would probably be fine.
I think you're fine too.
To rifleize it. Now, I'm not going to pin a freaking silencer co Saker to my barrel because, well, I make good money, but not that much.
Yeah.
Not to mention the fact that I really generally like longer barrels because I'm one of these people that likes to reach out and touch someone.
Yeah, things.
But in a 300 blackout, okay, I'll do a short barrel. I mean, the round's no good for long range anyway, so might as well make it even worse, right? By putting on a short barrel.
No, and if you reload, just take and put quick burning powder in it, and you're good.
Well, and that's the next thing is setting up my whole reloading deal. I'm thinking about getting one of the Hornady auto press things, but I really need to pick the brains of some of our more avid reloaders before I do whatever I'm going to do with the reloading setup.
I have a lock and load, and I love it.
That's the one I was thinking about, and I'm I'm going to be reloading purely to save money, but I do want the ability to load match ammo.
Well, if you want match ammo, go with the single stage.
Well, and I'm thinking, okay, I could use the auto press to do it, but I just have to break down the stages and just use it for a couple of stages and kind of hand do the rest. At least that's been my logic. I don't know if it's valid.
No, because you still want all the case prep to be identical. You want the bullet seat to be identical. You want the powder to be identical. So you might as well just do a single stage.
So really, if I wanted to be able to do both, I'd really need 2 setups: one precision setup and one just.
Yeah, but the precision setup, that's actually not that much money. I mean, a single stage press, and a rock chucker or RCBS rock chucker costs you $120, $150. I mean, not much.
Well, the interesting thing is somebody just offered to give me an RCBS rock checker. He doesn't have any dies or anything for it, but he has the press.
That's good. And I got one of those, and I have lock and load.
But and to be quite honest, unless this 855 band goes through and 5.56 ammo goes up in price greatly, the only money I'm really spending on ammo that's kind of painful is when I buy match grade 308 or 300 Win mag, because the match grade ammo is just not as cheap as it should be. And then I am considering putting together a 338 Lapua rifle.
Then
if I do that, I am absolutely buying a reloading press because that stuff off the shelf is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. It was like $2, $2.50 around.
Yeah, and the only reason I don't go with a 50 caliber over a 338 Lapua is because I don't want to be launching $6 bills down the range.
Yep. Yeah. My lock and load set up for I mainly do 223 and 9mm on it, and then I have dies for a 45 for a buddy of mine, and then I do 40s for another friend of mine as well. So.
I am going down taking a long range class in South Florida here, middle of March. Buddy of mine, he teaches these things. He's having me, my co-executive director, and Eric Friday, who's been on here many times. We're all going down there to. He's going to give us his long range class, and then we're going to go shoot pigs on his property.
That's cool. Yeah, for here, in Arkansas, for us to shoot pigs, 40 yards about the longest you need to start shooting.
Oh yeah, I'm bringing the 308 AR for hunting pig, but I'm also going to try and stretch it out. I want to see how much range I can get out of that AR 308 with the 18-inch barrel. I'm also bringing my 26-inch barrel 700P.
Yeah, my 700 just has a 20-inch barrel on it.
Yeah, but I'm taking it to the range tomorrow. Going to shoot a little bit, and then after I'm done shooting tomorrow, I'm bringing it down to the local gunsmith to have the barrel threaded and a silencer coat brake put on it, so it'll be compatible with my can when it comes in, whenever it gets out of ATF jail.
Yeah, that has to hurt paying for all that stuff and just having to wait for it.
Yeah. I was talking to my gun shop.
It is kind of a pain in the ass. It's like, but between the can and some additional accessories and everything I bought, it's like, okay, $1,000 for all that stuff, plus $200 for a tax stamp, and now I got to wait 4 to 6 months. And actually, the 4-month clock only starts once they finish the Form 3 to transfer it from Texas to Florida.
Yeah, well,
the Form
I was talking to the gun
shop. A month and a half.
I was talking about the gun shop today, and they're getting their suppressors back in about 40 to 45 days.
The best I've heard of is about 4 months. You get people getting Form 4s in a month and a half?
Yeah, the suppressors are back in 40 to 45 days. Which was, I shocked the hell out of them, and I asked
for building a suppressor, or are you talking about...
No, for selling. For selling to the customers, are only waiting 40 to 45 days for them, so...
Holy crap.
I know, and I'm like, are you saying you mean 4 to 5 months? No, you said 40 to 45 days. You couldn't believe it.
Right now, generally, Form 4s are taking 4 to 6 months.
Yeah, the
that sounds more like a Form 3 for transferring dealer to dealer. Those are taking 4 to 6 weeks.
Yeah, because it's one thing he sells a lot of suppressors and SBRs. He said SBRs are taking 4 months.
No,
but suppressors he's getting turned off super quick.
Wait, now this is a shop you work at or something?
No, I actually go there and I talk to the owner occasionally.
Okay, and he's getting suppressor stamps back for Form 4s.
40 to 45 days. That was, he was kind of surprised himself, but that's...
He might have gotten one back that fast.
Do you know if he's e-filing or doing paper?
E-filing, I know that.
Well, you can't e-file Form 4.
E-file? Oh, okay. But is it what's the suppressors? He said he goes e-filing one of them.
Those are Form 3s, and yes,
Form
that
3s.
is taking. That's about right.
Okay.
What's the difference between?
I think he's talking about the Form 3s, the suppressor transfers between dealers.
No, he was talking about customers in 40, 45 days. So I asked him about that. I'm like, that's crazy, because I've been hearing, I told him about one, the story about what Yankee was going through, having to wait over a year and still not hearing anything.
I didn't realize he had that going on.
Yeah, I was telling him the story, Yankee was like over a year and he finally canceled his check to the ATF.
Let's see. So looking at the silencer shop, which they update their wait times all the time, and really there's probably nobody that does more than they do. They're getting Form 4s back. The newest Form 4 that they just got back was from 7/11/14.
Wow.
So that's 6 months.
Yeah, I've heard of them going through in 4 months. Now their Form 3s are taking about a month.
Yeah, because I know he said he for some reason, they're talking about both and stuff.
I'm sorry, that's
guys
the
are
individual ones. No, they're Form 4s for trust and corporations. December 17th.
So 3 months.
2 months.
And that's 2.
2 months. Yeah, 2 months.
Yes, yeah. So they've definitely sped up. It was running 4 to 6 months. Now it looks like it's running.
Yeah, they might have been trusts, and they're coming back so quick.
Yeah, it looks like it's actually running 2 to 4 months right now on the Form 4s, which is awesome.
That's cool.
I mean, it's not awesome that you have to wait.
Period.
4 months, 2 to 4 months, should be instant, but it's a hell of a lot better than it was. So yeah, if you got one back in 45 days, that's a little bit faster than average, but yeah, looks like they're going pretty quick right now.
Yeah, but the reason he brought it up because he said the SBRs he's selling are taking a lot longer for some reason.
Well, that's because they got so much attention on it with.
That's true.
Yeah,
with the SIG brace.
They're scared of the SIG brace, and you might put it on your, you might lay it on your shoulder one day while you take a nap, and therefore you reassign the gun.
Did you see that? Mac did a video. He's like, for all you ATF people out there, I'm shooting it from my cheek, not my shoulder. And he put that SIG brace right here. It was about that far off his shoulder, and he was shooting it.
I shoot one off my forehead.
Yeah.
Shoot one off my wrist.
I'm gonna shoot my revolver off my forehead and call it a forehead gun.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring. I wasn't gonna do this, but I'm gonna bring my 686 to the range tomorrow. I'm gonna take video of me shoulder firing my Smith & Wesson 686. I'm gonna say, please prosecute me, by calling this a rifle.
Just make sure you're.
Let's see how well you do with the jury.
Make sure your entire head is behind the cylinder gap.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll put up a face shield or something.
You're gonna be shooting like this.
My goatee's on fire. Why are my nose hairs burning?
Damn.
Yeah, I'll throw my shoulder forward a little bit, but yeah, I'm gonna put the handle of my revolver on my shoulder and pull the trigger.
That's awesome.
I've just redesigned this. It's a rifle now.
All right, I actually went back and read some of this stuff at Gun Channels. So, Chris, good guy. Did he get it out after heating your barrel up for 45 minutes with the heat gun?
Okay, what was that about?
Yeah, remember he got the. He's trying to size, trying to find the size of the gauge, whatever you want to call that, by sticking a bullet down there.
Oh, swedging it out?
Swedging, that's it. Yeah. And I got a quick question. Khalib, you awake? Nope.
All right, so tell me, with the reloading.
Yes.
I've seen the single stage Hornadies that uses the same dies as like the lock and load press.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
How are those for doing like accurate match grade ammo?
I don't. I have the turret one. Not the turret, but the progressive one. I would think. I mean, they lock up really tight on mine on the top, so I would think that would be just fine.
I mean, maybe not if you're a bench rest shooter.
Well, I mean, they lock up into the Hornady pretty damn tight. The only reason I wouldn't do it on match grade is because that shell plate on the bottom turns, and if you use the same one.
Oh, you're talking about their little 4-position turret press?
Yeah, that's what I have. But with the lockup on the very top with the
right, but if the shell plate's moving around, then the overall length is
changing.
Place, right?
But if you have a single stage, I would think that everything would be rock solid, same specs, everything. So
okay.
Yeah, if you go with a
so they're little quick lock things. When they lock in, they're not
locked.
moving.
They're not moving.
Gotcha.
They are not moving.
Okay, so that might be kind of the ideal setup to have like the auto the full on auto press with bullet feeder and everything for just mass producing ammo, and then having like a single one where I can use the same dies, so I just have to flop them out, but saves me money, right?
Definitely.
All right, I'm gonna have to look into this. Which means I'm gonna spend more money, and my wife's gonna be pissed, but
Just say, hey, honey, over the next 2 years, I'll save us money.
Just go ahead and buy her, that new handbag she wants for the shoes she's been dying for, and you're good to go.
Hey man, she got new earrings for her birthday the other day.
Yeah, just say, just go, honey, I got you something nice for Valentine's. You didn't get me anything, so here, I got myself something.
This morning I slept in. My wife went to the grocery store and went to the butcher shop, and she came back with flowers for me. I have flowers.
Flowers?
Yes. My wife goes to the grocery store and she buys flowers for me that we put in a vase in our Florida room out back.
No, I just don't have. Can't think of the concept of flowers in February in Wisconsin. They die on the car ride home.
Oh well, look, we had a hard winter here for the last 3 days.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was high as 75 instead of 80.
No, man, dude, I came out. I came out back the other night and it was 37 degrees. That was horrible.
That's in South Florida. Wow, that is cold.
Well, I know a lot of people in mid-Florida, and
Well, that's where I am.
yeah.
I'm in Central Florida. I'm in Daytona Beach.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
the people I know are in Lakeland, and
Okay,
they're
yeah.
like, oh, it's cold. So
Yeah, like, was it Thursday? It was a high of -2 with 30 mile an hour pretty consistent wind gusting up to into the 50s. Our wind chill all day was at least -35.
Yeah, but it's a dry cold.
No, that was a problem. It's not the heat, it's the humidity that will kill you. If you get that from Cool Runnings.
yeah.
But yeah, I'm like, damn. I didn't even check my mail Thursday. I'm like, I'm not even going outside. I waited until it warmed up to above 0 and the winds died down a little. That's how you handle the cold, is you don't go outside. Yeah, I tease people, like, blessing, it's cold here. I'm like, yeah, that's warm. But
All
I'll
right, all
let
right.
you
So
guys talk.
I'm assuming that everyone on this chat is at home right now.
Yes.
Who is packing?
My gun right now is, because I got 2 cats in my lap, is just out of arm's reach away.
Mine's up in the room. I don't have one on me right now.
All right, so I'm the only one.
No, normally I have one sitting right next to me, but I didn't bring it. I didn't leave the house
just
much.
being in my house means that there's a gun within their arm's reach usually.
Yeah, this one I would have to actually kick a cat off my lap to grab it.
You just have to know where they are.
Yep. I can actually see it from here, so it's like.
Yeah, not having children means that I can store firearms in many places. Now, when people come over with their kids, then I have to pick everything up and put it away.
Yeah, sadly I have to
Which takes a
keep
while
the
sometimes.
safety on.
I've had to sit there going, okay, wait, there's one missing. Oh yeah, I forgot that one.
Yeah, for me the shotgun's next to me, but just a tad bit out of reach. But I have to keep the safety on because I've learned my cats can set off the trigger. Thankfully, it was on an empty chamber. By slipping, trying to climb up or jump up onto something and landing on the trigger.
If anyone breaks in, I can throw bullets at him.
Yeah. Now, of course, if I'm in my office when the door gets kicked in, it's just a choice of what do I grab off of the wall first. If I'm not going for the handgun, I'm going for something big. And basically, anything but the bolt action is loaded and ready to go.
Yeah, a 12 gauge with double lot. Come at me, bad boys.
Let's see. There's there's the 4570. There's the 12 gauge, the two 5.56 ARs, and the 308 AR.
Yeah.
And if my 12 gauge with 6 rounds and it doesn't stop them, well, I got 16 rounds of 9mm too, so.
Well, and I think the 12 gauge is probably most likely because just for the reason that it has the
intimidation.
Got one of the little aim point micros on it, which means that the battery lasts for ridiculous amount of time, so it's constantly on. The EOTechs on my other guns, I love the EOTech reticles. I love the EOTech over just about all over for the gun that I'm gonna go take into bad places, and it's probably because I did take EOTechs into bad places when I was in the military. But they turn off after an hour. You can't just leave them on, even though they say that okay, it's good for 600 hours or 1,200 hours or whatever. Okay, the aim point's good for like 5 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. It's just
which
constantly on.
aim
I
point
don't
do you
have to
have?
fiddle with anything if I grab that thing, other than pulling the trigger.
Which aim point do you have? Because I'm kind of looking into one.
I have the I think it's the H2. It's the Aimpoint Micro. I actually have the H version, so it's not night vision compatible. I'm not running around with nods a lot, so not a big deal. And I actually have the one with the 4 MOA dot because, well, it's a shotgun.
True.
Give me the bigger dot. One of the reasons I like the EOTechs on my rifles is because it has a 1 MOA dot.
Yeah.
And a big old 65 MOA ring. So, the ring's useful. On the
Close or far?
308, I have the one with the 2 dots on it. So, I've got a dot zeroed out at 100 yards. I've got the second dot that's good for a little bit of extended range. And then I've got the reticle for going even farther. Plus, that's the one that I keep my 3-power magnifier on. That in a LaRue mount where I can flop it out of the way. But with the shotgun, the 4 MOA dot is, well, more accurate than the shotgun is anyway.
Yeah, I'm kind of wanting to get a 2 MOA red dot on my AR.
Yeah, I know people that I absolutely trust in their judgment who love the aim points over the EOTechs. However, I know people I trust just as much, myself included, that prefer the EOTechs.
I've never shot either one.
It really is just kind of, 6 in one hand, half dozen in the other. What is your personal preference?
Yeah. I've never looked through one, shot either one, so I don't know. So that's one reason I'm kind of hesitant on pulling the trigger.
One of the things I like about the EOTech is that big old 65 MOA ring. For a for a target you want a snapshot, it is very fast acquisition. You're on target much faster than looking for that itty bitty dot. Even if it's the 4 MOA dot, it's still just a dot.
Small.
With this one, I've got a bit of a reticle. Plus, if I'm going to go push out to extended ranges, I can do a little bit of Kentucky windage with that reticle and dot that I can't do with the EOTech. The EOTech is just a holdover of a little floating bead.
Okay. Yeah,
But like I say, for a shotgun, they're outstanding.
Yeah, I'd be putting it on my AR, and of course, I make all my own projectiles for it, so they're not match anyway. I mean, 4 MOA is about as best I can get it anyway. But something I have to think about.
But there is the school of thought that, okay, if I have a 1/4-inch aim point and a 4 MOA round, then I've got a 4 1/4 MOA impact. If I have a 4 MOA aim point and a 4 MOA round, I've got 8 MOA possible.
That's true.
I'll use Mel Gibson borrowing from somebody else from the Patriot. Aim small, miss small.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah, I mean, I've been looking into the aim points.
Now my bolt gun and the long barrel on my 308 AR, I've got ridiculous optics on those things.
My bolt gun, I just have a fixed 10 power.
Yeah.
Because where I'm at, I mean, I'm in the Ozark Mountains.
My bolt gun is the Night Force NXT 5.5 to 22 power.
Yeah. I just have
and I'm
16.
waiting for their new ASTX first focal plane, like 4 to 25 power optic to come out. At which point I might sell one of my scopes so I can buy it. I'll probably sell my Vortex, move the Night Force over to my. See, I keep going back and forth with moving the Night Force over to the AR because it is a big honking scope.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, right now my longest range is, that bolt gun at my 308, and really around here, 300-400 yards about as long as you could shoot. So, unless you're up on mountaintop.
Yeah, my local range, I can usually only shoot 300 yards. There are certain days where they have the long range club out there where you can shoot out to 1,200. And 1,200, I'm getting to the fuzzier ends of 308 ballistics.
Yeah, that's on for most commercial loads. If my memory serves me right, it's usually 800-900 yards. Is when it goes subsonic.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You're going to go sub with the 26-inch barrel, running the 168 grain gold medal match ammo. I'm going subsonic right around 1,000 yards.
Okay.
It's not like the second it goes subsonic, you lose all predictability in the round.
Mm-hmm.
But your come-ups become pretty ridiculous. The good thing about the scope that I have is like, I can predictably do about an 85 MOA come-up on that scope.
Yeah.
So theoretically, I can lay in on a target out to 1,600 yards. Now, shooting at 308 at 1,600 yards just ain't gonna happen.
Right.
But that's kind of the theoretical limit of it. The practical, I'd say about 1,200. Maybe I might be able, on a really calm day when I'm really on my game, push it to 14.
Yeah, I'm not even remotely close to that. Of course, the longest I've shot for range here is about 230 yards, because as I said, we're up mountains and stuff. There's really not many flat spots unless you go to the top of one of our mountains, which I may be able to go to soon. But
when I'm having a good day, the best I've gotten out of this gun is a quarter MOA. I've gotten a quarter inch. I've gotten a quarter inch at 100 yards out of this gun.
Out of a 700, that's pretty good.
I have repeatedly gotten a third of an inch at 100. And that's with me not just not having too much coffee that morning.
I mostly shoot pistols, so my
and that's off the bipod. Yeah. I haven't even tried this thing on a rest.
Yeah. If I need to do anything like that, I need to go down to my belly, put on a tripod or a bipod. But oh well.
Yeah. That's an Atlas bipod and the little Atlas monopod on the rear. If I'm really dialing it in, which is pretty damn repeatable.
Yeah. I don't have a monopod on the back of mine or anything. So, yeah, you're reaching a hell of a lot farther than I would even think about.
Well, hell, I've got one of the rear monopods on my 308 caliber AR with a UBR stock. They sell a little attachment, this Picatinny rail that goes on the back that works really well for it. So you can dial it in pretty tight.
Good deal.
And that gun is, I had a lot of initial problems with that gun when I got it. With that 308 AR, it's a Core 30. But right now, I'm getting just under a half MOA.
That's pretty good for a gas gun.
Out of an AR gas gun.
That's pretty good. It's damn good. I mean, the better and better these gas guns are getting, and I can see them replacing bolts.
2 years ago, I would have told you there's no such thing as an AR platform rifle at less than 1 MOA. Just doesn't exist. It's a freaking unicorn. Now, they're out there.
Yeah, I mean, now it's almost, for a 308 gas gun, it's almost hard to find one that's not a 1 MOA.
Oh, I can show you plenty that aren't.
Well, I'm talking about.
And unfortunately, from some of the more expensive manufacturers.
Oh, really? Okay. I'm mistaken. I just don't have the money to shoot 308 all the time. So.
Yeah, well, and that is the problem with 308 is every time you pull the trigger, you're launching a dollar bill downrange.
Yeah. Or even if you reload, it's 40, almost 40, 50 cents. But actually, probably a little bit more than that. So maybe 50. Because I mean, projectiles are about 30 cents a round, and then primers, 2.5, 3 cents, and then however much your powder is. So I mean, you might get 40, 45 cents a round.
And then how many times can you use a case before? Well, it's just time to get rid of it.
You could actually use them quite a bit. If you want to get into annealing, you probably use it 10 times. If you don't, maybe 5-ish, I would say.
Okay.
I mean, you could use them. And that there's some of 223s I have that I bought once fired, and I've probably put 7 or 8 rounds down it. But of course, I was just wanting to see how long it would last. It was a Lake City brass, so it's a little bit thicker, but shoot just fine. I just trim down every few times and then put it back through the AR. I was going to see how many rounds I could get through that case before it split. But
and then you're having real fun.
yeah. I mean, I've had a steel case split in it, and it ejected just fine. So. But
yeah, that's one thing I'm pretty strict about. I just don't shoot the steel case stuff, and it's not just because it's a steel case. It's just because they're generally just dirty rounds.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like 22s. They use dirty powder, and I mean, it's made for usually AK stuff. It's the same powder, which AKs will run through anything. So they're just going to use the same powder, and they don't care if it's dirty.
Right. I mean, everyone's all excited because now there's a couple of AKs that you can get that are actually 1 MOA rifles. It's like, oh, okay, fine. They finally come up with one that's fairly decent, but it's still only half the accuracy that you could do if you put the same processes into an AR rifle.
Yeah, but I have. Let's see. I have 2 AR. Well, I'm building my second AR upper, so I'll have 2 ARs. And then I'll have 2 AK-74s, 2 AK-47s, and a AK pistol. And then I'll have an SKS in that same caliber. So I like the Russian guns. They just keep on working. But hell, I like them all. All guns. Screw it. Caleb's probably asleep. I wonder if Quark is.
No, I was actually just on a different page reading stuff.
Yeah.
I keep putting the link over at Gun Channels and nobody wants to jump in. And we got 30 people watching this, so.
30 people must be bored as hell.
Yeah.
I'm just looking up batteries.
For that copter? Or the
No,
quad
actually
cannon?
for my other copters. For my regular copters, not my quad.
But I'm gonna have to get out of here. I'm kind of been fighting a cold for several days, so should already be in bed, but screw it. I took like 4 or 5 naps throughout the day, so I'm good. But anyway,
Alright, later, man.
see ya.
And it's just shot. I mean, I don't have a whole lot to talk about, so I can cut this short, too, so. I guess we're calling it a night, guys, since nobody else wants to join in.